Welcome to Mannford, Oklahoma. I am Mark Carlin here with Rick Stevenson, and we are at the home of the Pirates, the Mannford Pirates, and your Heritage Hall Chargers are going to take them on tonight.
That's right. In a 3A district battle here, the Chargers, I guess, have already wrapped up the district title, but this is one more game to just prepare for the playoffs.
Yep, get a lot of playing time for hopefully some of the younger guys.
That's right.
But we don't take anything for granted. The Chargers this year are 8-0, 6-0 in district, and the Mannford Pirates are 3-6 overall and 3-3 in district. So the district record is 500. And they're an improving team, says Coach Bogert.
That's right. They just had their senior night. A lot of seniors out there, so they're going to be have some senior leadership, and that always makes a big difference on a team, no doubt. But they did come in coming off a win against Bridge Creek, 27-13 last week. Week before, they played a close game with John Marshall, only lost by a couple touchdowns before that. Won big over Blackwell and St. Mary's.
So they're an improved team, like you said. I mean, they've got some early losses this season, but are coming on strong. And I think based on what I see, that the record of Heritage Hall versus Mannford, I think they're going to be coming for us tonight.
Yeah, I think you're right. They're wanting to get some. I think that, I don't know if that is against Mannford or not, because it says the Maroons. So that may be last week. I'm not sure.
I can help you out with that. So
I think we're about to start the national anthem, so when we take a break and come back and talk about the game.
Sounds good.
When you walk into Fuzzy's Taco Shop, you'll know you're in the right place. With the best Baja-style menu in town, we'll have the whole family addicted.
Order up.
Nachos, tacos, burritos, it doesn't matter. It's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth. We know you've had a long day, and you deserve a break. So, bring the crew to one of the Fuzzy's Taco Shop locations in Norman, Oklahoma City, or Stillwater. Welcome to your new addiction. Eat me.
You're going to find a whole lot to love right now during truck trading time at Joe Cooper Ford. You can trade your keys for the keys to a new truck. Then Joe will beat any other dealer's best deal by $500 guaranteed. Get more for your trade-in, lower your monthly payment, and make no payment for 90 days. Plus, we believe in service after the sale. When you bring your new Joe Cooper Ford in for service, you'll get a courtesy loaner car and a car wash. Who loves you, Oklahoma?
Come see us at Joe Cooper Ford.
All right, can you hear me?
I can still hear you, but I don't think we're. Am I stepping on your stuff?
No, I was just sinking in a little. I guess we don't have to be too close now, do we?
I think you need me on. Maybe they're smarter. And to put us on.
Are your hot hands working?
We all want a chance to grow, to use the present
I can't play with my phone.
to impact the future.
I about wore mittens too. But
Every day this field is a place to play for thousands of our students. And this place, this field, changes everything. This field is more
Looking at Carl.
because the future plays here.
Welcome back to Mannford, America. I am Mark Carlin with Rick Stevenson, and we are getting forward to some football tonight. First, I want to talk about our Fuzzy's feature player of the game. That's Jaden Williams. Rick, tell us a little about him.
Yeah, Jaden's really, I mean, he's shown a lot these last few weeks. His power, his running, his quickness as he runs, but also on defense. You know, he had I think, a couple sacks last week, or he was really disruptive in the backfield. And the coach has said he's shown much improvement on both sides of the ball. Like I said, power running and his pass rushing. And he's someone they've looked to, you know, since, Peyton has been dinged up this year.
Right.
So, and they were kind of the
Thunder and lightning combination.
That's what I was going to say. That's right. But Jaden's had to take more of a role as just that number one player, so number one running backs, and he's done a good job with it, no doubt.
Yeah.
So, we're planning on the ground and pound with him. That's the way he runs. and like I said, become the feature back. But he has a positive attitude. The coaches say that's been contagious with, the rest of the team. So he's stepping up as a leader this year.
Yep, I mean, he's doing great at running back this year, and then on defense, he is also wreaking havoc, as you say. So we're hoping for a good game from Jaden Williams. Rick, let's talk about our keys.
Not hoping, we're expecting.
Oh, yes, sir. Let's see what our Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City keys to the game are going to be tonight.
That's right. Well, we got him up there. All right. So maintain playoff focus, Mark. And we've just said that this is the last game before playoffs, so this is something that, coaches want to get all the wrinkles out. Make sure that we, be penalty-free if possible, however we can do that, and just play crisp and get ready for the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, you're exactly right. I know Coach Bogert is always wanting to reduce penalties and have the team play well. Definitely the first team. I know we're going to probably see some youngsters, or we're hoping to see some youngsters, meaning Heritage can get on top of them early. And then those guys, this is going to be their opportunity to get show what they can do, but they've got to show the same discipline that the first string does.
Exactly. And then read the Mannford guards. I guess it's just I guess that's going to be telling us where the plays are going, where the guards are going to be pulling or straight ahead blocking, whatever. That's going to be up to the defense. And, we've talked about the great linebacking core that we have. And, I think they'll do a good job of reading those guards and exploding to the ball. I
think you're right. And I don't know. I think what we can look forward to tonight, I mean, Mannford is much improved, as we've talked about. The Winters and Jones show, they've got two great players, a quarterback, Nathan Winters, and running back, Aiden Jones. And they're kind of the heart and soul of the team. Nathan Winters is a pretty good runner. He's got a couple touchdowns. Throwing, still working out the kinks on that. He's got 3 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. So I think he's still
definitely a running team.
Still rounding into the form there. And then on defense, they got a 4-4 cover is what they're talking about, bringing occasional pressure, but that's just not what they do the best. So I don't think we're going to see a ton of that. And Jackson Job's good at getting the ball out of his hands when he needs to.
That's right. And if we look at, last year we beat Mannford 40-13, at Heritage Hall, and we were up 40-0 in the third quarter, and then Mannford scored with when we had some of the second teamers in. But that doesn't mean that's going to be the same tonight.
No, so, every year is a little different.
That's right.
But we have in 2014, 2015, and 2018, we have handled them fairly easily, and so I think they're going to try to bring their A game tonight. Just like I said, they're improving and getting better, and I think they would love to get a win over Heritage Hall if they could make that happen.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, it's senior night. There's nothing more than those seniors want is to go out, because they're going to be their last game. They're not. I don't think they're making the playoffs. I don't think we have the district standings, but they're 3-3 in the district. So
yeah, I don't know if we have the standings, but I know Luke has the potential playoffs mapped out in our packets, and it looks like Heritage Hall, they're going to meet Purcell Dragons or the Sulphur Bulldogs, depending on what happens in that. We'll keep a close eye on that for you tonight, because that's probably going to be our opponent in the next week for the first round. That'll be at home for all you Heritage Hall Chargers fans, so we expect to see you there.
That's right. There's our captains for tonight. From left to right on your screen, we have Melvin Swindle. Looks like he's wearing number 60 again tonight. And then Will Dunn wearing number 12, Philip Smitherman 24, and Hardy Bowers at number 11.
That's a dangerous crew out there.
That is. I mean, you look.
All seniors except Melvin, who's a junior.
That's right, and all getting offers right now, except, I don't know if Hardy has the want-to play in college, but I know he can. He's such a good linebacker. Great vision.
We've talked about how physical he is, for sure.
Tonight, walking out as captain, honorary captain, Nathan Williams, number 12.
All right, so we're going to get this game kicked off in a minute. We'll keep an eye on the coin toss and see what's going to happen tonight. I see the Jacksons getting here. Ready to see William and the rest of the Chargers out there.
That's right. We got Henry running a camera. We got Lily out there as part of the 8th grade jungle.
Dangerous. All right, so Heritage Hall, we do have some things mapped out for the playoffs, but it's just going to be – it's a little early because we got to wait and see how tonight plays
As
off.
if it was ended or if tonight was the start of the playoffs, this is the way it would be.
Yeah, Heritage Hall would play Purcell. We'd have Cash and Stiglitz in our
Stigler.
Stigler, excuse me, in our section. And the next one would be Lincoln, Inola, and then Marlow and Kingfisher. And then in the bottom half is going to be Plainview, John Marshall, Chakotah, and Verdigris. And then Berry Hill, Idabel, Perkins Tryon, and Sulphur would be on the bottom half.
Yeah, so it's seen Perkins on the other side. They're the ones that have given us the best game so far.
They gave us a
but
great
the one
game.
that's interesting is that who we would, if this was to happen, that playing Lincoln Christian in the semifinals would be quite a game.
Yeah, very good game. So
Heritage Hall, won the toss and will receive to start the game. And here's our starting offense here. Jackson Jobe at quarterback. Jaden Williams, Will Dunn in the backfield. The receivers, Philip Smitherman, Joe Washington, Jagger Abels. And then the big uglies up front, Melvin Swindle, William Jackson, Edwin Lorne, Amari Smith, and Gavin Wilson.
Yeah, I never give enough credit to the linemen, but they do a great job for the Chargers, and they make it all happen. I need to give them more credit. The big pretties, as you like to call them.
Exactly. Yeah, and I'll tell you, I think I mentioned it before, but give kudos to Edwin, who stepped in for Jack Griffin, who is at least
Center.
a 2-year starter.
Yep.
And Edwin's done a great job there, not filling in, but taking over.
Yeah, he's found his calling.
Yeah.
And then just for your information, we've got Philip Smitherman for the season has 949 receiving yards, and we're certainly hoping he can get 51 and make it to 1,000. And he's working his way up the list of some career stats for Chargers, and we hope he has a good night tonight.
That's right. And we've talked about the linebackers, but Connor Keith and Hardy Bowers are neck and neck right there. Just keep going up the list for career tackles. Right now, Connor Keith has 276 and Hardy Bowers 274. So they are both about to pass number 15 Martin Smith for career tackles, and then sacks. They both have 19 sacks on the season. Connor Keith for their career, excuse me. And then Connor Keith has 42 tackles for loss, which is very impressive.
Well, that is. We talked about how physical the linebackers were, and but those numbers really tell the tale.
Yeah, exactly. They are good. I think our whole defense is. They're fast. They play sound defense. You never see them get burned. They don't miss tackles. They're very solid.
All right, there's the Mannford team coming out on their home field. And they are, I think they're going to be ready to play tonight, Rick. We may have a challenge on our hands.
I think they have the Notre Dame fight song.
You might be right, sir. I think there's Rudy out there.
Oh, looks like Robert Imbro is not playing tonight.
I have not seen that.
They didn't get the
injury report
today.
There we got Colby, Noah, Caden Graves on there, but I don't see Robert Imbro. But as you said, he's not suited up.
Yeah.
All right, Rick.
Yeah, being an away game, we don't have the jungle out there on the field for the team to rush through. So they got the cheerleaders, and here come the Chargers.
The jungle is a little light. We're approximately an hour and a half outside of Oklahoma City.
That's right, in some dark, windy roads that got us here.
Rick got scared in the car, I'm going to say it. No, it should be a great game. We will certainly be thanking our sponsors as we go on. But the Chargers, I think they came to play. They've got to maintain their focus, and like you said, they've got to keep doing what they're doing. They're undefeated right now, and the playoffs are coming up next week.
And the thing you would just hope is we stay injury-free. That's probably key number one.
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear. I mean, this game is important, but not it's not like an elimination game like the playoffs are. So
that's right.
I think hopefully we can get on top of them early and then rest some guys to make sure they're healthy and ready to go for next week.
Exactly. All these guys still on the field, just praying that, same thing you're talking about.
Yeah.
Play a good game, be injury-free, and get on with the playoffs, the second season.
So we've got Jackson Jobe as the quarterback. He's got about 66% throwing percentage. Got 17 TDs, 4 interceptions. That's outstanding.
Yeah, and he's got a gun. We've talked about it many times. He was our player of the game last week. He threw I think it was 3 touchdown passes. There's our player of the game tonight, Jaden Williams.
Looks like he's ready to go.
You can see how big he's gotten. He's talking to his dad a couple weeks ago that this past summer just lived in the weight room. Got to the point, I forget the exact number, but he was benching 350, 375, something like that. I mean, something that you were doing, when you were 16.
Yeah. Oh, I did that last week. But no, his brother was a power lifter, his older brother, and so I know he has hit the weight room, and he has gained a lot of muscle since last year. And it shows when he runs that ball.
I think his mom was a power lifter, too.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Or she was a weightlifter, bodybuilder type.
All right, so we're about to kick this game off. Mannford kicking off to Heritage Hall. We are not in a great position tonight as far as a view of the field, not in the press box, so we'll do our best. It's kind of a pooch kick. It goes up. It is fair caught.
Yeah, Jagger Abels, I believe, with the fair catch.
Thank you, sir.
And I don't know if we have a roster
I got
for
everything
them,
you need.
do we?
Oh, yeah.
The Max Preps roster.
You got it. All right, we talked about our starters. There they are again. We are going to have some clock issues tonight, so we'll keep you updated on how much time is left as we go on, because we're not showing the time and the down and distance tonight. So Rick and I will keep you abreast of what's going on.
We will do our best.
Yeah, but from our vantage point, it's also going to be a little bit of a challenge.
That's right. First down Chargers from our own 27-yard line.
I like it. All right, Jaden Williams back there. It looks like throwing on first down. Philip Smitherman with a catch and reverses field.
Ooh.
It's going to be good for about 8 to 10 yards.
Yeah. That was a good tackle by Wade Landrum. Of course, they said it was someone different, but I thought it was number 2.
Rick, you're right, and they are wrong. I will tell you that right now. All right, so it's going to be 2nd and 3. They're going to give him 7 yards on the reception.
You said Jackson 66%. That's pretty good.
Oh, that's strong.
Especially when you think about the different weather conditions and such you played in.
Yep. This time it's fake handoff again. Jobe looking to throw again. He's looking. He sees Will Dunn, but he decides to throw it long to see if Joe Washington can run it down.
Oh.
Very close.
That showed his arm right there. I mean, he told Joe, go deeper.
Go far as you can run.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw it as far as I can.
So good job by the offensive line there to give him time to use sign language to Joe to tell him to go further.
Not a horrible coverage. C.J. Porter was there on the coverage, but he was beat. So if that ball could have fallen in there a little bit better, Joe would have had a better chance. But
it was just
a step or two.
Yeah, step off, I think. I'll tell you what, man, the town of Mannford's out here tonight. Their stands are pretty full.
Full house. So 3rd and 3. This time it's thrown over to Peyton. He looks like he's cutting up field. It looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Markers are on the other side of the field, but I believe he's got it.
Peyton Jones on the tackle for the Pirates.
Peyton Jones on the tackle. Peyton on Peyton. I'm going to give it to Peyton Ernest.
Peyton won that one.
I think you're right. First down for the Chargers. Ball at the 40-yard line. So looking smooth. That's something we take for granted, Rick, is just watching this offense work. They don't make a ton of mistakes, and they're a pretty well-oiled machine.
They really are. A lot of creativity. These coaches are some of the best, if not the best.
Joe looking to throw again, throwing it deep for Washington again. He goes up for it, but a little overthrown.
That pass broken up.
Yeah, just a little high, maybe a little behind him. Again, it was good coverage.
Yeah, the defender was there.
Yeah, so that brings up 2nd and 10 from the 40-yard line. 10:38 to go here in this first quarter.
Max Bates and Will Dunn coming in. See what they going to get them involved. Man,
Will Dunn is lining out wide left.
So is Max Bates. Those guys are usually in more of a tight end spot, and this time it's a quick throw over there. They're looking to block people. Give Joe Washington. He's going upfield. He's got it. He's down to about the 40-yard line. Man, they set
It's
up some
interesting,
big
they're-
guys over
yeah,
there to block.
Yeah, it's interesting. They've targeted Joe Washington on 3 of the first 5 plays of the game.
They want to get him involved early, it looks like, tonight.
Yeah, Joe's another one. I mean, look how he's matured physically.
Yeah, they say 6'3", 215, and same thing. He has put on some muscle in the offseason.
Showed some speed there, too.
So 1st and 10 ball, they're saying at the 42-yard line after the reception from Washington. Chargers have yet to run the ball. They have thrown it all over the yard so far. And this time it's a quick throw to Will Dunn, but he couldn't bring it in. They had leaked out the tight end, but ball was up high. I think he had a chance at it.
He had some room there. Plus, he's hard to bring down. He's a big old boy, too.
Yeah. If he catches it, that safety's not going to feel good about that challenge.
No, not at all. You can see already on some of the uniforms some mud. I don't know if that, I guess it rained a couple days ago or so, but the field looks right now in decent condition.
So 2nd and 10, ball at the 42 still after the incompletion. Nobody in the backfield, so Job looking to throw again.
Little
it's
jump
a jump
pass.
throw, but it's overthrown. The middle screen to Max Bates was the intended receiver.
Yeah. It's a good thought.
Well, I don't know if he needed to jump exactly like that.
Yeah.
So far he's got a few balls that have just been a little high. Not necessarily uncatchable, just a little high.
Jaden Williams back in the game.
Will Dunn coming back in. So
Got Jagger Abel's in as well.
At some point, there's going to be a running play. I just know it, Rick.
Well, with our feature player.
3rd and 10.
Jaden
Job
Williams
looking to throw again. He winds up. Nothing there.
Oh, he's got a lot of room over here.
He does, but he still wants to throw it and does.
And there's
nice
a good pass
from Joe Washington.
That's right. 42-yard connection.
Yeah,
they've tried it a few times, but
went right over the defender's hand. I thought maybe he had a chance to bat it down, but it was a perfect throw and a great catch. Joe Washington on the reception.
Yeah, that was a strike right over the fingertips of the defender.
I do the same thing you do, but I'm going to let you write it all down.
That's fine. You've got mittens on.
I hope I can read your writing later when we do my game recap. That's a 42-yard strike from Jackson Joe to Washington, and it is in the first 2 minutes of the game. The Chargers march right on down the field.
All right, so 6-0, and we don't want to.
Offsides on the Pirates on the. I say.
You know, sometimes we've seen that after that happens, either
end
we'll
up-
bring the offense on
Right.
or we'll do something a little tricky here.
Yeah. Well, we don't want to show that off before the. Well, maybe we do, because there's a lot of movement and everybody's setting up a little bit different. Who's in at quarterback there?
Yeah, you
Rick?
got Luke Butler out here at wide receiver, one of the wide receivers.
The
there's a
fumble into the end zone. So that was I think they outsmarted themselves a little on that one. But,
Gavin Freeman lined up as quarterback there.
Yeah, I've seen him play a little quarterback in the junior varsity games.
Yeah, he does good. He's a good little athlete.
For sure.
All
But
right.
Chargers unsuccessful on that field goal attempt after getting the penalty to move it a little closer.
That's right. Keeps it a 6-0 lead for the Chargers. But what'd you think of that drive, Mark?
Oh, very impressive. Under 2 minutes, just driving down the field. They never really in danger. I mean, they had a 3rd and 10 was, I think, the longest that I saw. But I'm surprised they didn't run it a little more, frankly. I mean, just based on wanting to move the clock a little bit and kind of ease into the game, but they were throwing it all over the yard.
Less than 2 minutes came off the clock.
Yeah. Well, Coach Boger's obviously trying to establish something either for the playoffs or just to get this team going. And, when they get a touchdown on the first drive, it's hard to argue.
I think they're wanting to get Jackson some confidence.
Yeah. That's got to be it. For a guy who completes 66% of his passes.
That's right.
Seems like he's having a pretty good year.
And he's probably
already.
deserved to be player of the game a number of times this year. There's a kickoff by Butler.
A little bit short and goes out of bounds right about the 30-yard line. That'll give the
Or is that the 20? I mean, we don't have the best angle, so if we say some things tonight, then please excuse us.
You're correct.
Your camera angle is better than ours. Well, there's a score update on your screen. First round, or round one outlook, we're saying. So Purcell up over Marlowe, 7-0.
Yeah, we'll keep you updated when we can on the scores going on around. What we had mentioned was the potential playoff lineup, but we'll have to wait and see how it all plays out. Rick Stevenson's giving our producer a hard time over here. All right, this time it's a quick running play, but only about a yard against that Charger defense. We need to get our Chargers starters up on there when we can.
Yeah, we'll look at our defense. Starting defense here.
I need this. All right, Will Dunn. Oh, that's the, it's defensive end. Will Dunn, Melvin Swindle, Jaden Williams, Connor Keith. We've got Hardy Bowers, A.J. Searles, Landon Lahadney, and Gavin Freeman as the linebackers. And then the secondary, Joe Washington, Peyton Ernest, and Philip Smitherman playing against the wide receivers, but they do not throw it a lot. They run it a lot. Whoa!
Oh, nice
big hit. And I am surprised that wasn't a fumble. I mean, the ball was coming out.
He did fumble. He just happened to land right back in his arms. Well done.
Running back able to keep a handle on it, but that's a big hit from Will Dunn.
2-yard loss on the play, 3rd down 11.
Yeah, that was Jones that barely got the handoff, and he had Will Dunn's helmet in his lap. What do you need, sir?
I'm just trying to organize. Yeah.
All right, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 11 as there's a loss on the play. We'll see what they do here. Oh, it looks like they're going to call timeout. They couldn't get organized. They've got Nathan Winters. Couldn't get everybody lined up the way they wanted. It's going to be a timeout. Rick, what are you thinking so far?
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was a really good drive that we, set the tone. Really, I thought, like you, I thought we would just pound the ball down the field, but, we still showed a lot in the passing game there, both short passes, long passes. The line did a great job, giving time. And so now the defense sets the tone with that stick right there by Will Dunn.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here on 3rd down and long. All right, Nathan Winters is quarterback. Is a throwing down, but that's just, as we said, that's not their forte. It looks like a little movement before they can even get the snap off. Wide receiver number 32.
False start. Yeah, false start against the Pirates.
Jaden Wendell looked like left a little early.
Going to make it 3rd and longer. 16 now for the Mannford Pirates.
You don't want to be against the change against this defense.
Not at all. Not at all.
So 3rd and 16 now. Ball right at the 29. Winters moving people, moving Jones around. He's looking to pass. He
completes
the pass. I got frozen on Charger Vision, so I apologize for that.
Yeah, can't tell none, but brought down by Philip Smitherman and Hardy Bowers. Well short of the first. Still gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
So 4th and about 10. I'm guessing they will bring out the punting unit.
I tell you, that's something too that our pass defense has been really good this year.
Henry Watson to punt for the Pirates. Gavin Freeman is deep, along with who is that?
Oh, Matthew McClintock.
Oh, yeah. He's coming back from a knee injury.
Yeah.
He's a real good athlete that he was playing well on the JV as a quarterback and in other positions, but had a knee injury that kind of slowed him down for the last few weeks.
Yeah, they thought that he was going to be out for the season. Thought he tore his ACL, but it ended up just a sprain, so he missed a handful of weeks. But, yeah, he's out, back, and looking as good as he has.
Yeah, I think that's smart on this field, just to have two guys back there for safety as far as not putting Philip Smitherman in that position, and also you guys just catch the ball. Do what you can. Gavin Freeman has done great on punt returns. All right,
He really has.
Chargers 1st and 10, ball at the 40-yard line after Mannford is forced to punt. This time they do
There's
pitch it.
running. Oh, we got the.
It's 45. I think that's KJ.
No,
Who is it?
he's
Hunter.
Yeah.
Hunter Boyer.
Hunter Boyer. Yeah, he's run well so far, but that's interesting that he gets the first carry of the game other than the extra point.
Right.
But there he is, 5'10", 170 freshman. Yeah. He's looking good.
Yeah, he's a fast runner, but like you said, not built very differently than Jaden.
Yeah, well, think about him, Hunter, with another couple years.
Oh, yeah, he'll bulk up for
Yeah.
sure. But, I mean, he's just a freshman.
Exactly.
So 2nd and 4 after the pitch to Boyer. Philip Smitherman in motion. He garners some attention. Jackson Jobe trying to get outside and looking to throw. Does so it falls incomplete.
Yeah, he definitely had Gavin Freeman out there in the open, but just kind of sometimes that happens when you throw on the run. You can tend to it's hard to get it right on target. So just threw it a little low that time.
So 3rd and 4 for the Chargers on the 46, trying to get across midfield, get a first down and more is what we're going for, Rick.
That's right, exactly. From the, I don't know if you just said that, 46-yard line. Under 7 minutes to go now. Looks like we got a whistle, maybe a timeout, Chargers.
Yep. They didn't like something on there.
Well, why don't we take some of this time to thank some of our sponsors.
I like the way you think.
All right. I want to thank Quail Creek Bank. A student's checking and savings account will set you up for success. Visit them online at quailcreek.bank or stop by and see them at 122nd and North May to learn about their free accounts and free money matches for students. Huge thanks to Quail Creek Bank for being a longtime sponsor of Charger Vision.
I also like to thank Venue Catering for their continued support. They take amazing care of our students every day at lunch, and they also serve the state's best gourmet concessions.
That's right.
I think you know that.
I do. We had a couple hot dogs tonight. They weren't bad, but not Venue Catering quality.
Sure. I mean, it's hard to get that. Not everyone has that.
And a big thanks to the 24/7 Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at SSM Health St. Anthony's Healthplex in North Oklahoma City. They are once again sponsoring Charger Vision this year, so walk in or schedule online at ssmhealth.com for sports or orthopedic injuries.
All right, so back to action. Jackson Jobe looking back, trying to get everybody lined up where they need to be. This time it's a handoff right up the middle. That's
There's
Jaden
our
Williams.
feature player.
He's hard to bring down, and they're finding that out. That's going to be a first down
20-yard gain, yeah. Close to it.
Right at the 40, it looked like he was tackled.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's the power running that we expect to see from him.
You know, I just mentioned SSM Health. I want to thank them for coming out to Pop Murray Memorial Field last week. And they handed out some hand sanitizer.
Very nice.
It's cold and flu season, so trying to keep everyone healthy. Even though that's their business, they want you to be healthy.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Jackson Jobe taken down hard. That's a nice tackle. On number 4. Remington Payne, it looks like.
For loss of 10, 2nd down.
So Remington Payne getting the sack on Jackson Jobe. That's a rarity. Jobe is so good back there. He didn't have much time tonight, but quit stealing my stuff.
I don't think that was yours.
I believe it was. Don't make me hurt you, Rick. We're not in a booth. We're out in the open. And if it gets physical, I'm sorry for everyone listening. All right, so it's going to be 2nd and 19 after the sack. But like I said, it's very unusual for Jackson Jobe to be sacked. I don't think he's had very many all year. This time he escapes the pocket looking to throw. Fires a strike to Gavin Freeman. Did he end up catching that ball? I can't see where they're marking it. Okay.
He did, which makes it, shortens it up. Got half of it back now to make it.
3rd and about 7?
Yeah, 3rd and.
down.
Yeah. Good view. Good look.
Every now and then I get it right. So Chargers bringing in some
beef.
They are bringing in some bulk. Jaden Williams coming back in. Will Dunn coming back in.
And Mason, Georgia. come back in as a fullback.
So we'll see Chargers on 3rd and 7, what they want to do here. They've been passing it very successfully. This time Jackson Jobe gets away as they had brought some things. He runs for it. He's got the first down and goes right out of bounds right about the – will not look like a little
got
extra.
A late hit or blocking the back, one or the other.
He does get the first down at the 25, but we'll see what the penalty is, and it does look like it's on the Chargers.
Yeah, again, you had number 4 back there for the Pirates. I don't know if the name's right or not, but he applied pressure immediately on Joe, but he did a good job shucking him and getting a first down.
Yeah, I mean, that's an unfortunate penalty. I know that's what we talked about in the beginning is that's and that really wasn't necessary. The play was virtually over.
Oh, yeah, it was. And, it's one of those that, you're pumped up, you're fiery, you want to go make a play, but it's it's making it now. Instead of a first down, you got 3rd down and 14 or 3rd down and 13 for the Chargers.
Let's see what we do here. This is certainly we're at the 43. Coach Boger's not afraid to go 4 downs on this, so 2 opportunities to try to pick up 13 yards. Joe Washington out, split on one side, 2 wide receivers on the other. Jobe looking to throw. They're bringing some heat. Jobe, he throws it. Almost.
Through the hands of Gavin Freeman.
Yeah,
it was hard thrown ball.
It definitely was. I thought he was going to run with it, but 13 yards is going to be hard to pick up. But I thought if he could pick up 7 or 8, it'd make it a little easier on 4th down.
There's a flag on the
looks like another flag.
We'll see what the call is.
Looks like it may be against the block below the waist
Chargers,
or chop block. Yeah.
That's unusual for the to see that, but they must have gotten engaged with 2 guys on the line, I guess.
But this is where we've talked about before. The penalties can really hurt you. Here we had a first down, but 2 consecutive penalties.
Yeah, first down at the 23-yard line, and instead it's now
3rd or 4th. Oh, they declined it, so 4th and 13. I don't know.
They must not know the Chargers. Although I agree.
I guess you'd rather have them just 1 shot than 2.
Right. But we were going for it either way. I'm sure of that. All right, so Joe trying to see if he can draw him off sides. He does get back and throws it deep. Joe Washington trying to get underneath it, but.
Yeah, he stopped running his route. Now they're going to call an offensive interference, which I don't know about that. But
I don't either. I think Joe was just trying to play a little defense, but should have let him, since it was 4th down, should have just let him catch it. But it's easier said when you're sitting over here rather than in the heat of battle.
Exactly. He needs to keep running and then high point that ball. Even if if he thought it was short, you can always come back to it.
Yeah, I think once it was over his head, he realized, hey, I don't want this guy to pick it off.
So that's declined, and that gives the first down to the Pirates.
Yep.
On the Chargers 43, or on the Pirates' own 43-yard line.
Penalties and turnovers, Rick, we say it all the time.
They're killers.
Correct. So, Mannford taking over. Still 6-0 Pirates are behind, but they are going on offense, see if they can get something generated. They had negative yards on their first series. We'll see if they can get anything positive. But that Charger defense is tough. This time they hand it off straight at the middle. That is the running room.
Good
Jones got hit hard by Phillips
Smitherman. Yeah.
Was able to get some positive yards, but then the safety, Smitherman, came up and
looked like he had some open field until he was knocked backwards.
It closes in a hurry. That reminds me of Dawson Evans, who's now a coach on the team, how he used to play safety.
Yeah.
Always running downhill on those
good comparison.
Dawson probably showed him how to do some of that. Phillips a great player. He's having a great year, but he's had a great career for the Chargers.
Yeah. And great future.
So run again, and this time it's right at the line, so not much gain at all there. It's going to be 3rd down, maybe lost a little bit of
Gavin Freeman in there, Melvin Swindle.
I think Gavin Freeman plays a lot like a young Hardy Bowers, where he just a little undersized, but he's not afraid of contact at all.
Exactly.
So it's gonna
Well,
be,
you know, it runs in the family. You know, his sister plays inside for the Lady Chargers basketball team.
I did not know that. Is she physical
She's a
in
good
there?
player. Avery, she's one of the returning starters.
3rd and 6. Looking
Oh,
for a
they're
quick
flipped
throw,
on
but the
his
ball
hands.
slips out.
Speaking
and,
of Gavin Freeman, there he
comes
is.
up with it. Winter was looking to throw it, and the ball slipped right out of his hands. As it's not raining tonight at all, but the field does look like it's a little damp /
Yeah.
muddy a little.
Well, obviously, it showed there. You can see how muddy Gavin is, but, you know, great vision there to see that ball pop out, and
He was
jumped right on it.
in the right spot for sure.
That's right.
So the Chargers are going to take over after the turnover. Ball right about the 42-yard line, so they're kind of picking up where they left off last series.
After the turnover, 1st and 10 from the Pirate 41-yard line for the
All right, Job in the shotgun. This time it's a quick handoff. Jaden Williams looking for an opening, just not much there. Gets a yard maybe.
Met by the middle of the Pirate defense.
Rick,
Yeah, that was good defense by the Pirates there. I was kind of silently stunned there.
Yeah.
I mean, you haven't seen too many people get in the backfield so quickly against the Chargers.
Yeah, we couldn't give them a hole to run through that time, and like you said, that is unusual. The Chargers' offensive line has played very, very well this year.
But it also shows his power. He got a yard out of that when it looked like he was hit a couple yards in the backfield.
Philip Smitherman in motion. This time he comes back the other way, gets a screen to him, and he's looking for blockers. Still going upfield, taken down right about the 30-yard line.
Tell you what, Mannford, they play some defense. I mean, we've seen Phillip take that pass how many times this year and take it to the house.
Right, weave his way through the defense because no one can catch him.
But that was a nice, solid tackle there by the Pirates.
It's going to be a first down, 1st and 10, ball right at the 30-yard line.
We think that was Wade Landrum, but I think they may say it was somebody else.
We know you're right and they're wrong, Rick. It's obvious. 1st and 10. Jagger Abel's in motion, gets set. Job looking for a quick throw. He's got a quick throw.
Hook and ladder.
Hook and ladder.
And there's, Peyton.
Touchdown, Peyton Ernest on the hook and ladder.
Yeah, once I saw Peyton sprinting that way after the ball was thrown, I knew something was up there. But you know, that's not as easy as it looks. You got to catch it, control it, and pitch it, you know, without getting hit and fumbling it.
Yeah.
So, great job.
Yeah, that was awesome. I mean, that was a great play. I wish it was on our side of the field so I could have seen it better.
Exactly.
That was on the far side of the field. It was a nice quick throw from Job. And then did you see who caught it? Was it Joe?
I think Joe.
And then they just pitched it to the sprinting Peyton Ernest, who ran it in from there. Chargers with more trickeration, but Will Dunn just falls on it as they're doing a lot on the extra points that are unorthodox, and so far none of it's working. They're getting creative. So it's going to be 12-0. Your Heritage Hall Chargers currently leading. We've got 1:51 left in the first quarter. Peyton Ernest, there's a good shot of him with the hook and ladder touchdown.
That's right. Peyton has some speed. You know, he's like we said, he's been banged up. He's got a foot injury that, you know, I think is getting better. And he showed some speed there. So
there's no contact if you get a head of steam and no one can catch you. There's
yeah, but even the times where he has been tackled, he shows a burst, and I think we're going to see that more in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, they have as soon as he gets a rhythm and they start using him on the offense, something happens, and it's an injury or something, and he loses a couple weeks, and then you got to kind of get him reacclimated back into the offense. But yeah, he's a very good player and a good athlete. So Chargers kicking off, leading 12-0. Hunsaker deep. Luke Butler gets a hold of that one. It's going to fall. It's going to be a live ball, and they wisely fall on it at the 20-yard line. So it's going to be the Pirates' ball at the 20.
There's the cheerleaders making the trip, led by Mark Rao out there.
Yeah.
Hadn't seen Mark on the sidelines in a while.
He was kind enough to take over and finish the season with the cheerleaders.
He's come out of retirement to cheer on the Chargers.
He does a great job with the science department and with the cheerleaders.
That's right.
So 12-0, the Chargers defense coming out there. And Mannford has not gotten many yards so far and then had a fumble when the ball slipped out of the quarterback's hands. We'll see what Winters does here.
Oh, there's some misdirection.
That's Jones with the ball.
You know, we talked in one of the pre-games, read their guards. Both guards pulled to the right, yet they carried it to the left. So they may have been noticing the Chargers kind of over-pursuing based on what the
guards are doing.
The guards are doing. So that time they mixed it up a little.
That's why you're the best color man in the league. Well said. No, that's something I guess they that's a little bit of a tell, like you're saying. But they fooled the Chargers and got some positive yards on that run. Jones with a carry. That's going to bring up 2nd and 5. And Jones in there, I wonder if somehow Winter is injured or something. They're running the Wildcat. And I got some more positive yards out of there. May have enough for a first down.
Yeah, it looks like it does have enough. Looks like Jaden Williams. Oh, maybe they're marking him just short.
It's close. But, I mean, Nathan Winters was in there at quarterback, but the last 2 plays have been a Wildcat.
First down, Pirates.
That is. They gave him first down.
With Winters not in there. So I wonder if he is injured or they're just trying to see what'll work because that's the first down, I believe, so they are having success with it. Let's see who's back there. It still looks like Jones is going to be taking the snaps. This time he hands it off. But,
nowhere to go that time.
That's going to be a 2-yard loss.
I think there were 8 Chargers in on that tackle.
Well, I think someone, the defense, or Mark Adams, the defensive coordinator, said, that guy is not the thrower, so they're going to be doing some type of running.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So it's going to be 2nd and 11 after the loss on the play. But, yeah, the defense got tired of that running game. We'll see. I have not seen Nathan Winters come back in. That's going to be into the first quarter. What we'll do is go to commercial, and we'll come back. We got your Heritage Hall Chargers leading 12-0.
We're changing healthcare and our name. Now we are SSM Health St. Anthony. But who we are on the inside is still the same. A community of saints in action who have always been a part of SSM Health, making healthcare more accessible when and where you need it. SSM Health St. Anthony. We are saints in action.
Come to the Charger Corner! Go Tigers!
Welcome back to Mannford, Oklahoma. We are at Pirate Stadium. I am Mark Carlin here with Rick Stevenson. And so far, your Heritage Hall Chargers, not as efficient as we wanted to be, but leading 12-0. They're getting experimental on the extra points, but so far have not been able to pull off any of those 2-point conversions.
That's right. So now the Pirates, well, I was about to say, I believe, is at the south end of the field, or am I turned around? We really hadn't been, this first time we've crossed half midfield.
Get your compass out.
That's right.
But it's 2nd and 11 is what you need to know. We'll see what they do here. This time they do have Winter back in. He does throw it, and a little bit overthrown.
Yeah, good coverage there by Gavin Freeman.
Yeah, he was there. The intended receiver is number 10, Philip Devon. But a little bit, as we mentioned in the pregame, that's not their forte. They want to run it at us and run it a lot. But now they're at 3rd and 11.
We don't have his stats, but he looks pretty tall. The Devin Freeman.
Yep.
Or not Freeman. He was covered by Gavin Freeman.
You're talking about Philip Devon?
Philip Devon. That's who I was talking about.
A lot of Devons and Gavins out here tonight. All right, so here we go. 3rd and 11. The Chargers defense playing very well. Let's see if they can perform tonight. They're bringing everybody. It's a running play. I think that's Jones, but he's got nowhere to go. Yep, 21 Jones.
Yep, Gavin Freeman on the tackle again.
So great defense. Going to bring up 4th and about 14 after the loss. So, Gavin Freeman now running down to get the punt. They've got McClintock in there as well. I think this is a smart strategy on the part of the Chargers, as we talked about. Put 2 guys back there and just securing the punt, and then also not putting Phillip in harm's way this game.
Agreed.
Well, they were coming after him, but they do get the punt off. It's short and caught by Gavin Freeman.
All right, so, the Chargers take over. Looks like, around right about midfield, 48-yard line,
yep.
49.
Yes, sir. We're ready to put some more points on the board.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, Gavin Freeman having a good game so far. And then
very solid.
Yeah, Jackson Jobe, he is throwing it all around the yard tonight. I'm just surprised we're not running a little bit more, but we're having success with the passing game.
Maybe we're passing to set up the run tonight, Mark.
You may be on to something, sir. All right, Jackson Jobe this time looking to throw again. Throws it to McClintock out wide. And he's got some speed.
Room.
There is a flag way
wow.
on the other side of the field, with not even near the action.
No, but that was a nice catch and run by Matthew McClintock.
It definitely was. The flag is going to be right in the middle of the field on the opposite side.
Yeah,
where,
that was thrown from a long ways away.
It was. Former quarterback referee launches that flag. About to throw out his arm, trying to get that near the action. So what are we doing on the flag? I didn't see what the call was. It looks like holding against the Chargers, I think is what it looked like.
Way away from the play, too.
It had nothing to do with anything. But if they do that from the spot of the foul, it could still be. We'll see. They mark it off from the spot of the foul traditionally, but we'll see where that was. 1st and 6. So.
Yep, so you're right.
All right, Jackson Jobe, we'll see what he does here. Still looking to throw. Same to Phillip Smitherman, a screen. He's going up the field trying to get into traffic and through it, and he's still on his feet. He's still going. Phillip Smitherman's going to get it for the 46-yard completion. It was a short pass, and he does a lot of the work on his own.
Yeah, nice run. That's what we were talking about that he's been known to do. And I think it was on the other 46, so 54.
I don't think you're wrong, sir.
Because here's the 40.
It says 50.
Oh, sorry. See, I can't read.
I know. That's usually me with the bad eyes. But occasionally.
Yeah, but that's what we were talking about earlier. We've seen it so many times where they just get Phillip the ball and let him do his thing.
Well, he's good in traffic, and he's so fast. But, they got him on that one earlier, as you mentioned, and good defense from the Pirates, but they can't do it 2 times in a row. Nobody keeps Phillip Smitherman down.
Oh, little flinch by the offensive line there, so it looks like we're going to back up 5 yards.
Well, Luke Butler hadn't had a chance to show his stuff as we keep mixing it up on the 2-point conversions, and now we're backing him up here. We'll see what he can punch it through. Has he missed this year?
He had one blocked. I think it was Kingfisher.
I was going to say for a while he was perfect. But
yeah. I mean, other than having a block, he hadn't missed one. That one looks pure.
And it is. It's up and good from Luke Butler. It's going to be 19-0, your Heritage Hall Chargers.
Yeah, he's been solid at the kicking game.
That's first year as the kicker, as the kicker for the Chargers, and that could be Joe Cooper Ford drive of the game. It didn't take very long when you give Phillip Smitherman the ball in open field.
Exactly.
It was a quick pass to Matthew McClintock that went for, after the penalty, quick 4 yards, and then the next one's a quick screen pass to Phillip Smitherman, who runs it to the house.
Exactly. And speaking of Joe Cooper Ford, want to thank them for sponsoring Charger Vision again. Visit their Edmond, Yukon, Shawnee, or Tulsa showroom or check them out online at joecooperford.com to find your new ride. Joe Cooper Ford, home of the $10,000 deal.
Rick, who loves you, Oklahoma?
Exactly, Joe Cooper Ford.
What else do we have going on here? Oh, definitely want to thank Heyday Entertainment. It's jam-packed with family fun. Bi-level laser tag arena with bridge and ramps, mini golf, ropes course, arcade, and pizza. Visit them in Lower Bricktown or in Norman. Watch the game the Heyday way with Ryder. He loves to go there.
Ryder prefers the Norman location.
I think you're right about that.
He likes them both, of course. But
all right, Luke Butler launches that one. Let's see if they try to run it back. They catch it, and they are trying to get upfield. There's nowhere to go. That's Jones, and he's taken down in a hurry right about the 18-yard line.
I think Nick Keith on the tackle.
We saw his dad in the parking lot.
That's right. Said we're going to see some Nick time tonight.
Oh, yeah, we are. We're some Connor time and some Nick time.
Chargers cheerleaders doing some more high kicks, meaning we've scored more points.
I hope they'll get worn out tonight.
No, we don't want any muscles pulled.
It's playoffs for them coming up as well.
Here we go, the update. Pauls Valley, 14-7 over Sulphur.
All right, so Pirates still trying to run, but just not having a lot of success against the Chargers. And we'll keep an eye on that, those scores and make sure Purcell is the heavy favorite tonight and should win. And that's who we would play if they do, but we will definitely keep an eye on that when we can. So 2nd and 7, ball at the 22-yard line.
That's right. We're at 10 minutes to go here in this second quarter. Looks like a pass right over the middle, knocked down by Will Dunn.
You can't get it over him. Don't even try.
He's a big man to throw it around.
Yeah, I mean, that's just when you get behind, you want to start airing it out a little bit, and that is just not what the Pirates do well. That's not their game.
Not at all.
And then against the Chargers defense, you can't be one-dimensional because they'll make you pay, Rick.
That they will.
3rd and 7 now from the 22. Let's see what Winter does here. This time it's a quick throw over to Aiden Jones, trying to get him to the outside, but the Chargers are there. He's just got nowhere to go.
Yeah, we need to watch out. We almost got a
late
hit there, but I think Philip Smitherman made the tackle. Looks like the punting team is coming in for the Pirates.
It's going to bring up 4th and 10. They actually lost a few yards on that play. I said Landon Lahodney in on that tackle some. I know you know best, Rick.
May have been. I may be wrong.
I doubt that.
So high snap, gets over his head.
Can he get it off?
Oh,
he's running for his life, but is there anybody
Davis
there to stop
Duncan
him?
is chasing him.
He's
he gets
breaking
away.
in the
He's
open
got
field.
some. Wow, first down for the Pirates.
That is unusual. Have a busted play like that.
Yeah, brought down by Hunter Boyer. But wow, yeah, we haven't seen that happen this year.
No, that's a busted play. I mean, that could close to being a safety, and it turns out they get the first down, bring their offense back on the field.
Yeah.
So
surprised he got away from Davis. Davis has good speed.
Yeah, that's just a heads-up play by the punter making a play. So 1st and 10, the Pirates still have the ball, and now they're at the 46-yard line. That's their best offensive play of the night. And it's a special teams scramble. All right, this time it's a running play again. A nice move.
Wrapped up by Gavin Freeman first, and then some of his friends came to help clean it up.
Yeah, that's Jones. We talked about Winter and Jones as the bulk of their offense, and so far Jones has been carrying the load tonight. So 2nd and 6, they're going to give him 4 yards on the carry. We had about 8 minutes and 10 seconds left in the half. Winner in the shotgun. A lot of movement.
Yeah. 2 different Pirates moved on that one. I think our coaches may have seen something because did you hear him yelling, sweep, sweep?
Yeah. We knew what was coming before the offense did. That's how much research we do in film work, Rick.
These coaches do watch a lot of film, and they can recognize things quicker than anybody else.
So now we got 2nd and 11 for the Pirates. Winner looking to throw. It's a good quick pass. It is caught.
Oh, but nailed by Hardy Bowers.
Immediately by Hardy.
Hardy shows good sportsmanship and lifts him right back up.
So just a couple of yards on that. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9.
You know, I didn't see old Brock come in tonight. I wonder if he's here. If not, shout out to Brock Bowers for your son having a nice tackle there.
I think he'll have a few more. Yeah, I'm surprised they are not here.
They may be here and may just walk by us without saying hi. I don't know.
Why don't they like you, Rick?
Because I was sitting with you.
Ouch. 3rd and 9. See what the Pirates do here. It's looking to throw. And does throw it. He's got a man deep, and he caught it. It's a nice stretch, nice catch.
Wow.
Couldn't see the number on him, but that's a great throw and catch from Winter to
Hunziker, they said.
Well, that is very impressive, man. He stretched out for that and didn't leave his feet, but was able to bring it in.
Yeah.
That's a pretty throw and catch. Yeah, Tucker Hunziker plays wide receiver and is a backup quarterback and makes a great play on the ball.
Well, they have one of these, they call it swinging gate or whatever.
Yeah, they're going to see if they're going to actually kick it, and it looks like now they're lining up to kick it.
It's got a left-footed kicker.
Kick is up and looks good and is good.
Right through.
So the Mannford Pirates get a nice long play on that throw and catch, and they got a little confidence now.
That's the first time anyone scored a touchdown against us, I believe, since Perkins. Well, Blackwell had one, I think, right at the end of the game last week. But yeah, I mean, we haven't seen our secondary get burned like that this year.
No, and I mean the quarterback was under duress. I mean the line was doing what they're supposed to do, but he was able to get that up. Here's a score alert: Purcell 14-6 over Marlowe. So that is right now going to form, but they're not running away from it.
Unless Purcell, or unless we'll host Purcell unless Purcell wins. Okay.
I think if
Purcell is the Dragons.
If they win, we will host them next week. And we assume that they will win, but you don't assume.
Ryder, put
anything.
that back up there.
It was 14-6.
I know, but it said unless. We'll host Purcell unless they beat Marlowe and Pauls Valley upset Sulphur. Okay.
There's a lot going on
A
there.
lot of going on.
Moving parts.
Sometimes it's too cold to think that much.
It's not as bad as I feared at the moment.
Gavin
Freeman
Freeman
nice
again.
catch,
I think
and takes off looking for somewhere to run. He runs it out to about the 35-yard line, 34-yard line. But catching it, the low kick he did a great job. Is that the band over there? With
I think it is. I saw them up in the
costumes?
stands, and they were, looked like Christmas trees over there.
Impressive-looking band out here in Mannford. You will probably get to
there
see
it
that
is, yeah.
as I run and go get another hot dog. You'll be able to enjoy the music and the light show that the band puts on.
That's right. I don't know what our halftime performance. Maybe Ryder Bates is going to be providing the halftime entertainment tonight.
He is usually in charge. Okay, this time it's Peyton Ernest with the handoff to him, and he runs it, but only gets about 2 yards on the carry.
Braden Phillips on the tackle for the Pirates. Peyton Ernst on the carry, and that's a 3-yard gain.
3-yard gain for the Chargers.
7 Chargers.
Second down 7, 6:23 to go. Oh, I guess we got the down and distance working now.
Excellent. Well, Ryder's the man.
Now if Ryder can get the clock working.
Now you're just getting greedy. We'll say 6 minutes and 10 seconds. We'll update you as we can. All right, Job looking to hand it off again, and that's Jaden Williams is just trying to keep his feet and run over people.
Yeah,
and he's
plenty
doing
for
it.
a first down.
That's a nice run. He does not look like he's running very fast. He looks like he's trying to keep his feet and makes a great run.
And that's one of those things we talked about with talking about Jaden before the game, the ground and pound, and that's one of the plans for tonight, even though we haven't seen a whole lot of it yet.
Yeah, like I said, we've thrown it a lot more than I anticipated, but Coach Bogert knows what he's doing. All right, so 1st and 10, ball on the 46-yard line. This time it's a sweep to Peyton Ernest, who takes a big hit. That's a nice tackle by number 52.
That was a nice hit.
Braden Phillips with a very big hit as he had got in position. Peyton, I think, was trying to run around him, and he was having none of it.
Well, he was a good-sized guy, and it was Peyton has good speed, but, man, he showed some closing speed there and really laid a good hit on him.
They've got Phillips as 5'11", 200, and he used all of that. That was a tough hit.
Yeah. Peyton may feel that one later.
So 2nd and 10, they're going to say no gain on it. This time it's a Jaden Williams again, and this time he kind of slips down, making a cut, but he's still able to get about 4 to 5 yards.
Yeah, I think this is probably 4-down territory anyways, Mark. What do you think?
It's always 4-down territory
exactly.
for this team. But, yes, I'm with you. So 3rd and 5 as we cross midfield at the 49-yard line. Ten seconds on the play clock, trying to get everybody lined up. This time it's another handoff. Jaden Williams, he's looking for more people to run around.
Nice cut.
Nice moves. The first down and plenty more.
There's where Jaden showed not only the power but the quickness. He can juke guys out of their jocks as well.
He's got quick feet for sure. But, I mean, like you said, normally he doesn't show that part off. He's showing the I'm going to run over you, not around you. But that was a great run.
First down Chargers at the 37-yard line. 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
Jackson Job surveying the defense. This time it's a handoff again.
Peyton Ernest.
So it looked like it was. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he's who's in the backfield, but just gets a couple of yards on there. We're giving them the thunder and lightning, seeing what they can handle.
That's right.
So far, they've been able to bottle up Peyton Ernest in the running game.
Looks like the Chargers are backing up.
Must be a penalty on the play. Yeah, we're bringing in some of the heavies.
Walk off against Jordan, move the ball back to the Pirates 45.
Yeah. Just when we start getting a little momentum, Rick, there's another penalty here or there, and that's what we don't want. I know Coach Bogert was trying to have as clean a game as possible. 1st and 20. Jackson Job looking to throw. Throws it deep.
Oh,
nice
great catch by Philip Smitherman.
Philip Smitherman goes up and gets it.
I guess
Touchdown,
for the touchdown.
Hall.
Wow.
We couldn't tell if he was all the way in the end zone. That's a great
Exactly.
catch. You talked about going up and getting it at the high point. That was well done. I mean, just Jackson Job having faith his guy's going to come down with it, and he did.
Was that 47 to 45?
I think it's 46.
46.
Split the difference with you.
Yeah.
But
that's what his last one was, so we'll give him that one again.
That was a nice throw, and then Phillip going up to get it. Luke Butler attempting the point after. Let's see if we can make it easier on him this time. The band playing behind him and trying to mess him up, and it just does not work. Luke Butler straight through.
So 26-7 Chargers. Wow, what a catch.
Yeah, that was a great catch. There's Peyton Ernest's dad. Nice hook and ladder. Got it on replay? Let's check it out. All right. Charger vision. Maybe we don't. Ryder is teasing me with the Charger revision.
There we go. No, yeah, we go.
Yeah, that's a deep ball. And Phillip going up and just getting it, just taking it away from people. That is a great catch.
That really was. It's hard to keep up with him. They had good defense on him, but he just made a great play.
I mean, that's just throwing the ball 50 yards like it's nothing. So your Heritage Chargers leading 25-7.
26.
Oh, excuse me. Ryder's throwing me 26-7.
Yeah, Ryder said that's what it says, Mark.
Now it does. All right, Luke Butler kicking off. It's up high and dropped.
Another fumble.
Trying to make a move. Looks like number 2. Cannot quite get around the edge. I think that's Wade Landrum that was trying to run that up there, but just running too much east-west.
You can't outrun Phillip to the sideline, or it takes a lot of speed to do that.
Yeah, I think that was Tucker Hunzacker, number 5. But, yeah, you can't outrun him. Don't even try.
Can only hope to contain him.
Rocket Ishmael. All right, 26-7. Rick and I'll quit going down memory lane.
Yes. Throwing us back to the 80s.
First and 10, ball at the 17-yard line. Winters has not been able to get the offense on track except one long throw that was a pretty throw and catch, but otherwise the defense has done a great job on the Pirates.
Timeout Pirates.
Timeout Pirates. And what do you say, Ryder? Why don't we take a timeout as well and come back for the rest of the second quarter?
I don't think Ryder's listening to you.
I guess Ryder's not listening, so we'll stay here. And we'll thank some of our sponsors. So I want to thank one of our presenting sponsors, Fuzzy's Taco Shop. There's no better game day restaurant. Fresh, hot, and fun. Stop in at Chisholm Creek after the game or one of their other locations in Edmond, Bricktown, Norman, Stillwater, or more. Fuzzy's, welcome to your new addiction.
That's an old addiction for me, Rick. All right, a big thank you to Texadelphia Social Grill, a presenting sponsor of Charger Vision since 2013. Tex-Mex meets Philly cheesesteak, and your taste buds are the winner. Stop by the Lower Bricktown location and make every day a Texadelphia day.
Absolutely. Once again,
it's making me hungry.
We're hoping they bring some to us. I mean, I doubt they'll bring it out to Mannford.
I doubt that, but they might deliver it to you. 14-13 Purcell over Marlowe at this point. It's getting a little tighter in Purcell.
Yes, it is.
All right, it's a quick throw. Winter looking to throw it, but it is not that close to being caught. But it's intended to Jones.
Threw a pretty nice pass there. I mean, it was hard thrown, kind of threw it as a line drive.
Not much wind tonight, so he's not fighting that. But there were 2 defenders over there. It was just hard. It's going to be hard to connect on that one. We got the band behind us, Rick.
I think so.
Drum line behind us. All right, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Pirates. This time it's a quick handoff, and weaving his way through is Jones, and that's a pretty good run for them tonight. I would say he gets about 5 yards.
Well done right there to make the first hit.
Is that well done or Will done?
Well done, well done.
Nice
A.J. Searles in there on the tackle as well.
They're giving him 7 yards on the carry. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3. See if the Chargers defense can tighten up here. It's looking to be a quick throw. Winter throws it, but
way high.
Falls incomplete. It's 2 minutes and 34 seconds. I don't think Mannford's going to want to give us the ball here, even though they want to go for it as 4th and 3, but too risky for the Chargers, giving the Chargers the ball there. But that throw was a little bit overthrown.
Just a bit high. All right, so back to receive the bunt, Matthew McClintock.
And Gavin back there again.
And Gavin, they're kind of split in halves there. Another high, slow snap. He gets it away, but it's a little
not a great
shank.
Kick. Bouncing over into the Chargers. Coach Bogert grabs it. He's going to make a play out of bounds.
Right about the 45-yard line. With 2:25 to go, Chargers up 26-7. Going to see if we can get some more points on the board before halftime.
I like what you're saying. Offense coming out and, looking to see if they can get another touchdown. Jackson Joe back. This time he's looking to throw again. Jaden Williams looking to block.
Plenty of room to run.
He
Jackson decides to do it.
Yeah. Goes out of bounds. It's a nice run for a nice pickup. Nobody on the left side of the field.
That's right. Not much time ran off the clock either. 2:17 to go.
We'll take it. Rick and I are starting to do a little calisthenics, trying to keep warm.
Keep some blood flow in this cold weather. We didn't get the press box tonight. Press box, they said, was damaged by a tornado a year or two ago, and unfortunately, we're out in the elements while you sit comfortably at home watching.
Keep the fire lit. All right, Jackson Joe. It's a quick throw. Nobody's over there. It's a screen pass over to Jaden Williams, who's got running room, still on his feet, trying to get in the end zone. He's very close. Let's see where they mark it.
Well, that was a great play because they saw the blitz come from the left side. It was just perfect play call for that defensive play call.
Jaden Williams wants that touchdown, and he's very close. But
now they're saying at the 9. Is that right? We're at the other side of the field, so we can't see. Yeah, I thought he was down at like the 1.
Me too. I thought it was the 1 yard line. But that was a great run after the catch for Jaden. They're going to say right about the 8 to 9 yard line. We'll see if they give it to Jaden to finish it off. And he's running it right at the middle. Is he going to get in? It looks like he is. Jaden Williams with a 9-yard run. He earned it. He earned it on the screen pass and got rewarded with the running it in from the 9.
Yeah, good hard run there.
Man, I'm impressed with just his some of his maneuvering. I mean, the field is a little bit hard to run on.
But he had a nice cut.
Feet.
Yeah,
he did.
He slipped that one time about midfield, but
he's showing some good moves. There's Tevin McDaniel celebrating with him, former player, now coach.
We saw Tevin do that a number of times.
Every time he touched the ball.
Yeah, pretty much.
Be a touchdown.
All right, that makes it 33-7. Even though Ryder has 32 on the screen.
32
equals 3.
We're
323.
We're putting a lot of pressure on him tonight.
It's senior night for Ryder, too.
Well, he does an outstanding job.
Yes, he does.
We shouldn't give him such a hard time.
It's nice that even though he's going off to college next year, he's coming back and working some games Friday night with us.
Is he? Does he know that yet?
Not yet.
We've got a few graduates or postgraduates that come back and help out.
That's right. Price Brown.
Yeah. I'm sure Ryder will be happy to do that on his Fridays.
He's going to be at Heyday watching it the Heyday way.
Well, he probably can hook up Charger Vision on some of the big screens they have, I'm sure.
That's right.
He knows a guy. So, not much time off the clock. We got 1:52 left before halftime. Chargers score fairly quickly with a scramble run by Jackson Jobe, then a screen pass to Jaden Williams, and then Jaden Williams punches it in from the 9. And Luke Butler to kick it off.
Short kickoff this time.
Yeah, running it back. I can't see who has it, but finally brought down. I have no idea where they are. At the 25-yard line. I'm going to have to listen to the people in the press box so I can actually see the field.
Yeah. Although theirs isn't a real high press box either.
Minute 46 left before halftime. Chargers having a good game thus far. Looking to throw.
Pass.
Winner's to throw. It's a ball that went. The receiver went up high. I thought he was going to come down with it.
Yeah,
that's number 5 Hunsacker. That was not necessarily. Didn't hit him in the numbers by any means, but he went up high. I thought he was going to bring it down.
It was a catchable ball. I mean, he had to stretch. It wasn't an easy catch, but hit him in the hands.
Heat pump. All right, so 33-7 at the moment, and Mannford trying to get some momentum before halftime. This time it's a run play, but, man, the Chargers are there in a hurry.
Yeah, quickness. A.J. Searles looks like.
Yeah, Will Dunn in there.
Number 21, Aiden Jones. Number 12, Will Dunn on that.
Will Dunn looks like he took a shot. He's timeout on the Chargers.
All right, why don't we take a timeout with him, Ryder, and come back for the rest of the second quarter.
We all want a chance to grow, to use the present to impact the future. Every day, this field is a place to play for thousands of our students. And this place, this field, changes everything. This field is more because the future plays here.
Welcome back to Mannford. Your Heritage Hall Chargers leading 33-7. We've got a minute 31 before halftime. 3rd and 10 just failed, and so now it's 4th down for the Chargers. And we've got Matthew McClintock and Gavin Freeman, who've been doing the punt returning duties all night. Dalton's had the best running play. Oh, it's another high snap for the punter, trying to get it off. He's got nowhere to go as the Chargers crush him. He is tackled. I can't tell if he's in the end zone or where he is.
Well, he did a good job getting a hold of that ball, but
it was very
just nowhere to go.
So nice work. That's Lana Lahadny and Davis Duncan and Nick Keith that look like all surrounding him. So Chargers going to take over with very good field position.
Yeah.
It looks like at the 4-yard line.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, with 3.5 minutes to go, it's only 19-7. We've reeled off 2 touchdowns and now maybe a third.
First to go Chargers inside the 5.
So we'll see what they do here. Jackson Jobe handing it off to Jaden Williams. He's fighting his way to get in. I don't know if he's gotten in or not. I haven't seen any signal.
Yep, he did.
Touchdown, Jaden Williams. Our Fuzzy's Taco feature player of the game's putting on a show the last few minutes.
Stop. Touchdown Chargers after the carry.
So that is 2 touchdowns in just over 2, or 3 touchdowns in just over 2 minutes.
Impressive. I thought Gavin Freeman was lobbying for player of the game, but now Jaden Williams is coming alive.
Still a lot of football to be played.
Yeah. I hear you, sir. We got a whole half to go. You keep this one, Ryder. So, minute and 18 seconds. Chargers scoring about every 20 seconds here in the last couple minutes. And we're written this game stay away. 40-7 at this point.
Our cheerleaders are not only cheering, but they're singing the school fight song.
Well, join in there, Rick. You know the song. I may have another one of these hand warmers if you want.
I've got some. I need to open them up. Yeah, halftime tonight. We're going to be showing the Mannford Pirate Band.
We got to get the camera.
They're very colorful.
They have get Price on board with that. He doesn't even know it.
Kicking off with Chargers number 35, Luke Butler.
Luke Butler's legs getting a little tired with the extra points in the kickoffs, but I like it.
Yeah, that's 40-7. And Luke has 4 of those? 5 of them.
Man, that's a nice catch. Nice catch on the run.
Man, yeah, no kidding. He's got some speed.
Gavin Freeman runs him down from behind, but that's an impressive run. The minute 12 to go. The Pirates in good field position.
First and 10, Mannford.
So first and 10, they're taking over at the 47-yard line after the good run on the kickoff return. All right, Rick. Well, what's going to happen in the next minute 12? They keep running it, which is going to run the clock, and they're not getting very far.
Oh,
they haven't blown a whistle
yeah,
yet, but
no.
man, why not? They're going to get somebody hurt, as we had stopped him right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
And Jones just kept churning the legs.
I think we had 19 of the 22 players out on the field in on that scrum there.
They say Lane, but it seemed like about 7 more guys.
Exactly.
So they gave him 7 yards on the run, but we had stopped him early, and he just kind of kept churning and carrying some guys. But the clock keeps running is the good news for the Chargers, bad news for the Pirates. 2nd and 3. And Winters is going to throw it. He's under a little pressure. He lets it go. And
intercepted. Joe Washington. No, Philip Smitherman. I'm sorry.
Smitherman picks it off right about the 20-yard line.
Usually Joe's playing a corner, but he was in the middle of the field on the same side as Davis Duncan, so I just figured I saw Davis on this side, thought it was Joe. But, yeah, Philip Smitherman.
You saw 2 flash before your eyes.
Yeah.
But that's a good job for the defense just to not get any points, any more points for the Pirates right before half.
I mean, I have a good feeling that Phillip's going to get the ball right here.
You do? Is it going to be a long throw or a short throw?
I'm thinking more short, maybe mid-range.
I'm thinking they should kneel it, but I know they probably won't.
Well, maybe we are because Joe Washington's back.
He's trying to figure out, trying to get it all going, but it does look like a kneel down from here. And it is a kneel down from Jackson Jobe. And so that'll bring us to halftime. We've got 12 seconds left in the clock running. We've got your Heritage Hall Chargers 40-7. We'll come back, maybe give you a recap, and then we'll watch the band. So stay with us.
Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City is introducing the Year of Luxury. featuring the brand new 2020 GLS 450 SUV, offered for the first time with second-row captain's chairs and an infotainment system that listens when you speak. Consider it luxury, fit for the entire family. Uncover where the year of luxury will take you and drive a new Mercedes-Benz from Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City.
Stop by our showroom and experience the intelligence and style of a Mercedes-Benz.
Back-to-back 4-8 state.
Welcome back to Mannford. I'm Mark Carlin here with Rick Stevenson. We are going to give you a quick rundown of how the scoring went at halftime, and then we're going to watch a performance, a light show / band performance from the Mannford band. Rick, tell us how we got to where we are.
All right. Well, Joe Washington started the game off with a 42-yard reception from Jackson Joe. That was at the 10-12 mark of the first quarter, followed by Peyton Ernest, a 30-yard hook and ladder from Jackson Jobe. I believe it was Joe Washington who then pitched it to Peyton Ernest, who ran it in, make it 12-0 at the end of the first quarter. The second quarter began with Philip Smitherman on a 46-yard reception. Again, Jackson Jobe. And at the 6:49 mark, 10:38 mark to make it 19-0. But then the Pirates answered with a 48-yard reception to make it 19-7. But Philip Smitherman had another roughly 46-yard touchdown reception.
Roughly.
And then Jaden Williams got the next two scores. All the Phillips' second touchdown and Jaden's last two all were in the final 3.5 minutes of the half to give it the Chargers a 40-7 lead at halftime. So,
very good. Well, I definitely want to thank Charger Vision, the Charger Vision crew. I also want to thank Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City for their support. Visit them downtown, or Edmond, or online at mercedes-benzofokc.com. Mercedes-Benz of OKC, the best or nothing. And they are going to shut off the lights, actually, in the stadium, as they just did. And we're going to watch the light show. So we'll leave you guys with this, and we'll come back for the second half.
Henry, shut up. Look at this. Yeah, I got him to shut up, don't worry. Oop, that's my bad. Not working. This is the device shut down. I was just trying to get the band.
Ladies and gentlemen, and children of all ages, welcome to the greatest show presented by the Band of Pirates. The band is under the direction of Keith Hicks. The color guard instruction by Jenny Bettinger. The drum major is Braylon Davenport. And the color guard captain is Kaylee Sequeira. Tonight's feature presentation is music from The Greatest Showman. Featured soloists are Cole Geyer, Kelsey Bettinger, and Evan Burke. Drum major Braylon Davenport, is your band ready? You may take the field for your halftime performance.
The 2019 Band of Pirates accomplishments this season. Ullabah Stallion Battalion Marching Competition. Prelims, second place 3A Color Guard. Third place 3A Drum Major Award. Third place 3A Drum Award. Second place overall in 3A. Finals at Ullabah, 11th place out of all 1A through 5A bands. Glenpool Blue and Gray Invitational Contest. Third place 4A Color Guard. Fourth place 4A. Seventh place overall out of 28 bands. Kiefer Trojan Pride Contest. Excellent rating. OSSAA Regional State Competition. Superior rating. Congratulations, 2019 Band of Pirates. Kelsey Bettinger, daughter of Jenny and Eric Bettinger. Years in Mannford Band are 4. Participating in other school activities are jazz band. Outside of school, she has spent 15 years studying ballet. Kelsey's future plans are to attend college and obtain a degree in neonatal nursing. Evan Matthew Burke, son of Matt and Christy Burke. Years in Mannford Band are 7. Participating in other school activities are speech and debate, jazz band, National Honor Society, Gifted and Talented, and Leadership Council. Evan's future plans are to attend medical school with an emphasis in pediatrics and hopefully one day make enough money to pay off his student loans. Braylon Davenport, daughter of Deborah and Kevin Davenport. Years in Mannford Band are 7. Participation in other school activities are drum major, section leader, concert band, jazz band, president of National Honor Society, president of Student Council, vice president of the senior class, secretary of Leadership Council, speech and debate, fellowship of Christian students, P31 girls, gifted and talented, Spanish club, Oklahoma Honor Society, National Society of High School Students, and works part-time at Syrian. Member of the Lakeside Baptist Church and actively involved in the youth group. Braylon's future plans are to attend Oklahoma State University to major in accounting and minor in Spanish. She will then go on to pursue her master's degree and become CPA certified in hopes of becoming a forensic accounting or government fraud investigator. Karen De La Rosa, daughter of Susan De La Rosa, and her grandma is Josephine Medina. Years in Mannford Band are 7. Participation in other school activities are Spirit Club, NHS, Leadership Council, Spanish Club, and attend Central Tech. Karen's future plans are to attend OSU majoring in psychology. Shout out to Miss Kelly for always being there for me. Guadalupe Flores, daughter of Carmela Flores.
Now we're really back. We're here in Mannford, Oklahoma. I'm Mark Carlin here with Rick Stevenson, and it's getting colder out tonight.
Yes, it is.
And we've got a couple minutes before halftime. What we've got is some of the replays of what's been going on here in case you missed the first half. So Ryder Bates is going to cue them up, and we'll show you some of the touchdown plays that we had tonight.
Madison Hutzel.
What do you see here, Rick?
Well, that was a good defensive play right there by Philip Smitherman right at the beginning when it looked like he had some room, but Philip plugged it quickly.
Yes, he did.
FCS and soccer. Maddie's future plans are to go to NSU and get
This is the hook and ladder.
Yeah,
That's,
so
Joe
was
Washington
Joe.
with a nice pitch, and Peyton Ernest goes all the way.
Yeah, good run by Peyton after he got the ball. Showed some speed and some elusiveness.
That was a great play.
Participation in other school activities are speech and debate, band, section,
Let's see what this one is.
jazz band.
This is Philip.
Skills USA.
And not afraid to weave through traffic.
Not at all. Let's see how many tackles he. 1, 2. Can't see there. 3, 4, maybe.
Yeah.
And then just beats him to the corner.
He's fast. You heard it here first.
Robert Morrow, son of Jennifer and Robert Morrow.
All right. What else do we have, Ryder? Last one.
Participation in other school activities are banned and debate.
It's a long pass to Phillip.
Yeah,
we made a great
this is a 50-yard throw, and Phillip just goes up at the highest point and grabs at the goal line and falls right in for a touchdown.
Yeah. That was a good job by Phillip. Nice throw. You know, we got to give Jackson some love, too. I mean, he's thrown, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown passes.
Yep.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. And then on one of Jaden Williams' touchdown runs, there was a good screen pass to Jaden Williams that got him down to the 9-yard line, and
That's
they let
right.
him finish it off.
That is true. And then defense. Defense has played a heck of a game.
They have one long play. They really don't have much yards at all. They have that one long pass for the touchdown is about all. Between that and then the punter that scrambled for about 45 yards.
That's
That's
true.
about the only offense they've had.
That is true. That was by far their biggest play.
A huge thank you I want to give to Fields and Futures for supporting Charger Vision. Check them out, fieldsandfutures.org, to find out how they're empowering coaches, kids, and something to be bigger than themselves. Fields and Futures, one field, one coach.
One student at a time.
Well said, sir.
And also, Mark, people with this cold weather, you know where they can get cold weather gear?
Charger Corner Store?
Charger Corner. Plenty of cold weather Charger gear.
How about some blankets?
That's right.
How about a jacket?
Exactly. We got, thanks to the Keiths, they loaned us some of these Heritage Hall blankets to use this second half. And, you know, I think they may have come from the Charger Corner. They all have the Heritage Hall logo and such. Good looking, and they're warm.
Thank you to the Keiths. Man, the band is still out there. We're running out of halftime, but we're going to have to hurry them out and hurry the players on eventually.
Yeah, well, they usually give a couple minutes after they get out here. But this was a true halftime performance out of Mannford. Very impressive.
That was a great show. A good band, good lighting, and then fireworks to boot.
And Notre Dame's fight song.
That's the Mannford fight song, Rick. Yeah, Charter Corner Store. All right, tell us what's been going on at Heritage Hall. Tell me a little about swimming or basketball, Rick.
Well, let's first talk about swimming. Practice is underway. Coach Prince returns sophomore sensation and state champions Gray Shepard and Owen Flynn. And they're going to lead the strong squad towards a state championship this year. They'll dive into competition, get it, on November 18th with a meet at Lawton High School. And then the boys basketball team, tonight they're not here because they're down in Wichita Falls at a kind of a showcase. It's kind of a national showcase down there, so it's good publicity. The girls are returning senior forward Avery Freeman and junior sharpshooter Macy Moore as they hope to build momentum for a deep tournament run. Highly touted junior guard Trey Alexander and three-point bomber Jack Spanier lead the boys' mission to reclaim the gold ball. They got second last year, hoping to take it back this year. They competed in the Broken Arrow Showcase last weekend, and like I said, are in Wichita Falls this weekend in their Elite 14 preseason tournament. So another exciting basketball season tips off November 23rd on Charger Vision when the Millwood Falcons fly over to the MAC for some high-flying action. Don't miss it.
Don't miss it. But we watch you at the game. And then if for some reason you can't watch it,
that's
right.
Tell
on Charger Vision.
Tell your relatives who live out of state they can watch Charger Vision, but you need to be there.
Yeah.
With Ryder.
Yeah. We got the Rick brothers working that game?
Maybe so. We haven't heard yet.
Very nice. That's Rick Hansing and Rick Stevenson. They are the dynamic duo.
Here come the Chargers making their way back on the field.
Let me tell you a little about the wrestlers. Charger wrestlers are grappling their way toward preseason meets at UConn tomorrow and Midwest City next weekend. They'll open the regular season on December 6th at the Putnam City Invitational. We'll carry their home match on Charger Vision, and that's going to be January 16th, the first one when Hara Panthers invade the MAC for senior night. Stay tuned for more updates, and we'll tell you a little bit more about where Charger Vision is going to be and how you can watch all the events in Charger Vision. If you want to be a sponsor of Charger Vision, get your business at maximum exposure within the Heritage Hall community. For info, email chargervision@heritagehall.com, or Luke Steelman can, I'm sure, set you up if you contact him.
That's right. He knows somebody. Mark, are you on social media?
Well, of course, sir.
Well, then you know to follow Heritage Hall at HH Chargers TV for schedule updates, pregame features, crew happenings, and more. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. Again, that's at HH Chargers TV.
You probably know that because you're watching us right now.
That's a good point.
Oh, my gosh. We want to thank all our sponsors, and if anybody has any questions, definitely contact the Charger Vision crew. They do a great job. We got the students do all the camera work. They do the producing and the directing, and they just let Rick and I do all the talking.
That's right. There's a look at Coach Bogert. His little grin.
Winking at the camera.
Look at that career stats there.
61-2.
I mean, maybe if he'd prepare, he wouldn't have lost those 2 games.
One of them I know was a great game against Millwood that we were calling. Last year, Millwood, the 2A state champs, had a lot of D1 prospects on that team, and we gave them all they can handle, but they were come out victorious. And then the other was in the playoffs, but who was it? I'm trying to think.
I know it was when
was it Cassia Hall?
Blake got hurt. It may have been Cassia Hall.
It was Cassia Hall in the playoffs
after Blake got hurt the game before.
Well, it was the first move up to 4A, and we had a lot of injuries that.
Will Dunn started that game at quarterback as a freshman.
Well, man, we were running the Wildcat some. We were running all kinds of stuff because we didn't have Dawson Evans. We didn't have Bryce Sobranis. We had a lot of injuries.
Or the other Bryce.
My Bryce? Yeah, if he's not
Didn't
playing,
Bryce
it's
Carlin
trouble.
Either.
All right, just another update. Pauls Valley had 21-7 over Sulphur, and we're trying to figure out who we're going to play first. Is it going to be Purcell or is it going to be Sulphur? So we're going to keep an eye on those games as soon as we can, and then
Great job, and we appreciate your help.
we will see what goes on there. So we got about 22 seconds before the half. Rick, tell me what you're expecting the second half.
I expect to see a lot of the same. I think we're going to run the ball.
I
think we'll establish them, but I don't think we're going to go strictly with the run because they, like we said, this is a tune-up. This is the last half they'll play before playoffs. So they're going to want to, practice some things and, like we said beforehand, work the kinks out. I think we're going to see a lot of the young players get in. We don't can't risk any injuries.
Yeah, I think you're right there. I mean, I think that would be very smart. I know we want to be sharp and keep the first string as sharp as possible, but at this point, especially based on the score, I certainly want to see some of the younger guys and let those other guys rest.
Absolutely.
I am with you 1,000%, sir. But Coach Bogert usually the starters in for a little bit in the third quarter and then start sprinkling in the rest. But I definitely want him to be cautious with those guys just to keep everybody healthy.
Absolutely. No reason to risk it.
So Heritage Hall is going to be kicking off, and the Pirates will get the ball first. They are down 7-40, and the problem is running is what they do, and it's going to be hard for them to start airing it out because that's just not their game.
It's like Matthew McClintock's taking some
warm-up throws.
Yeah.
Man, I hope he gets in there, man. He was playing really well, like I said, before that injury.
He played quarterback in junior high. I mean, he had Will Dunn in front of him, which was understandable, but he was a good little player.
Yeah, he took a year or so off just to pursue other sports, and then is back for his senior year. All right, let's see who's coming in.
We got Shepard going out there.
I see Will Shepard. Yeah, I see Matthew McClintock going out.
Playing the left corner position for Joe Washington.
Davis Duncan out there. I saw him playing in the first half.
Yeah, it looks like Jagger Abel's playing, yeah.
We'll try to keep you updated on everybody that's in. Gavin Freeman, who's got a lot of action.
Speaking of Davis Duncan, we'll have to give a shout-out to Richard and Ashley. They're not here tonight because they're celebrating their 22nd wedding anniversary.
Well, happy anniversary, Duncans. I hope they're celebrating with Charter Vision.
They should be.
All right, it's a running play right at the middle. Chargers defense is there. That may be 1 or 2 yards, but just not much going on penetrating that Chargers defense.
All right, gained at just 2 yards there. So 2nd down and 8. We're at 11:25 left here in this 3rd quarter.
All right, so 2nd and 9. They're going to give him 1 to 2 yards on that first carry. And like I said, they're a running team, but they just are having a hard time getting it going. This is a good run here.
A good run, yeah.
The ball is loose. We'll see who gets it as the ball came out, and Gavin Freeman's got it in his hand. We'll see. It does look like they are going to give the Chargers the ball on was a good run, but ended in a fumble for the Pirates.
It's his 2nd fumble recovery for Gavin Freeman today.
He's on his game.
He's trying to get an interview after the game, I think.
I think you're right. Let's see how we do that here at in Mannford. But now it's he and Jaden Williams having a great night. And then I do take for granted a lot of times that what's going on with Jackson Jobe as far as getting that ball to the right guys and letting them do their thing.
Well, it looks like Matthew McClintock is at quarterback to start this 2nd half.
All right, let's see what he wants to do. Looks like he's going to keep it going around the right side. Looking for a block. He's got one. Stays on his feet. Then gets thrown down hard after he looks like he's got the first down. I can't see exactly what yard line they're on based on where we are.
Looks like 2nd and 1 on the 33.
Not enough for the first. It's got to be
from
a
the
bad
24.
spot.
Start at 33. Now down to the 24. I agree.
That's a nice run.
It was a nice run. He showed he's got speed, and I mean that knee must be feeling good. Oh, looks like Mannford is taking a timeout. An early timeout this half. We'll stay here.
All right, so we'll go back to our sponsors, back to Quail Creek Bank, where they let Rick open his first account when he was a wee lad.
That's right.
They want other students to open checking and savings accounts, and they'll help you set it up. Visit them online at quailcreek.bank or stop by and see them at 122nd North May to learn about their free accounts and free money matches for students. Huge thanks to Quail Creek Bank for being a longtime sponsor of Charger Vision.
That's right. Also want to thank Venue Catering for their continued support. They take great care of our students at lunch and serve the state's best gourmet concessions.
Venue Catering, it's good stuff. A big thank you also to SSM Health. St. Anthony's Healthplex in North OKC for sponsoring our crew. Walk in or schedule online at ssmhealth.com for sports or orthopedic injuries. Mentioned them being at the game last week. I think we did that. Good job, Rick. Rick said they were handing out stuff last week, and I was out of town, so I was not there. But nice work. All right, Chargers on the move. This time it's a running play, but just not much there. They couldn't seem to move the defense out of the way on that carry. Was that Boyer? It was Boyer on the carry.
Braden Phillips, number 52 on the tackle.
So we're bring up 3rd and about 3.
Yeah, we've got some other ones in there. Baker Burns is in there, number 4. We've got, let's hear, Ori Walker, number 31 in there at receiver.
Mason Georgia in the backfield.
Mason Georgia.
I'm trying to see if we can get this first down and keep the chains moving.
Oh, a little mix-up in the backfield.
Matthew McClintock's got nowhere to go. He's going to be brought down by number 82. That's going to be David Pettyjohn. But it looked like you said, a little bit of a mix-up on the handoff. And the Chargers look like they're not bringing anybody off. They're going to be going for it. And this is normal for Coach Bogert.
32-yard line, 4th and 8. I still think we'll run the ball. I don't think we're going to throw it.
Well, I think I disagree. We'll see how it goes. We haven't seen Matthew McClintock's arm, but we know he has one. But like I said, he doesn't get much of a chance to show it off. We'll see what they do here. They are going to throw it.
They are. I was wrong.
Matthew McClintock looking for an opening. He runs through and gets close to the first down. We'll see where they spot it.
See, I was right. They ran it.
It looked like they were set up for the throw, but I don't argue with my my cohort here. They're waving it on like he got it. It is.
Yeah, he did. Nice run.
Nice scramble by Matthew McClintock when nothing was there.
Very shifty, quick runner.
Yeah, no, that's hard to do on this type of field, but that was a good run in traffic. So 1st and 10, ball at the 22-yard line after the scramble by McClintock. Getting everybody lined up. Hunter
Quick
Boyer does not take a
handoff.
handoff, and Matthew McClintock is buried. I think it's time to blow the whistle.
Yeah. Like the Charger fans didn't appreciate that too much.
They did not. That's twice. I think they've waited a little too long to blow the whistle, and somebody's going to get hurt if they wait that long.
Well, there's KJ coming in the game now. KJ Evans.
Yeah, he had some good runs I saw at some JV games. So it's going to be 2nd and 12. We got 7:47 left in the third quarter. See what they do here. Oh, a lot of movement. The running backs both taking off before the ball was snapped.
They were both a little anxious there.
So now it's going to be 2nd and 17. We've got a little work to do here on 2nd down. So they're all spread out. And it's a handoff to KJ Evans, but there's just not much room there. Goes down right about the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 17.
This third quarter is going faster than the first quarter, definitely, than the previous two.
Well, I've got a bedtime, Rick, so I can't be up this late.
That's right.
So your Heritage Hall up 40-7, and they're looking good. We've got some of the substitute players in, and they're trying to march down the field, but we're 3rd and 17 right now after the penalties. We'll see what we do here.
Oh, it slipped and fell.
Yeah, we've talked about it's a little bit of a sloppy field, so it's going to bring up 4th down and no gain on that run.
Yeah. And I will correct something we said earlier. The Bowers are here.
Okay, excellent. So. I was going to say, my understanding is they were coming, but, things happen.
That's right. Sometimes they do.
All right, so 4th down. The Chargers leaving everybody out there. 4th and 21. Ball at the 34-yard line. They've got River Faulkner in there. Matthew McClintock trying to get him to jump off sides, and they don't. He lets it loose, throws it up there, and it is picked off.
But, that works as well as a punt.
Just as good as a punt. Mason Georgia trying to go get it, but he makes the tackle on it. But, yeah, he should have just batted that down. Yeah. It's hard to do that.
It is.
I want to intercept that thing.
Yeah, exactly. Looks like it's on the 10-yard line. So
it's probably better than a punt.
yeah, that's true.
So 1st and 10, the Pirates will take over. And
after the interception and turnover,
we've talked about that winner is a good runner. He has not run it much tonight, and he's thrown it sporadically and had a little success. One long bomb for a touchdown, but otherwise not much success through the air. All right, winner's in the shotgun. He hands it off. There is an opening, and tackled down there by number 18, Landon Lahodney, but that's a nice run. That's number 32.
Yeah, it looks like we still have a lot of our original defensive backs in. We mixed them up on the line.
Yeah, Jaden Weldon with a nice run there. That's their longest run of the night.
Yeah, looks like we have Will Shepard in there as nose guard. I think I'm trying to see who's the defensive end on the left side.
58.
Max Bates on the right side. On the left side, was it
Weldon on the carry.
Don't have it. Sometimes they put Max in there. Oh, it is Max Bates at number 58.
Yeah, I think
they switched jerseys.
I think Baker Burns may be on. Yeah, he's on the other side. That's who I couldn't see.
So 2nd and 7 on a 3-yard run, as the Pirates are having a little success in the third quarter. We'll give them a little success running the ball. Just keep that clock moving. So 2nd and 7. Winters in the shotgun. It's a handoff, trying to go outside. Cuts it back inside, and there's nowhere to go.
Defense.
That's Max Bates right there, bringing him down.
Yeah, along with Hardy Bowers.
Hardy's already going in low. I didn't even see him in there sweeping the leg.
There's Hardy's coming out of the game. KJ Smith, I believe, is in there playing middle linebacker.
Yeah, Weldon's having doing a good job running the ball, but they didn't have much success with against the Chargers with their main running back Jones. That's Weldon again trying to find an opening. He does. He's
Looks
getting
like
close. I think he's got enough for a first down.
I think he does. Stops the clock at 3:53 here in the third quarter.
Ball to 43, 1st and 10.
No, thank you, sir. So 1st and 10, ball at the 43. They're moving slowly down the field, but like I said, the clock is ticking is the good news. We got Nick Keith coming in. Who's coming in with him? Jack Newman.
Think what? Jack Newman came in for Davis Duncan.
It's a run, and still on his feet. Finally brought down. Weldon having a good. Baker Burns getting in there for a tackle.
Good for Baker.
So 2nd and 6 after the 4-yard run.
Yeah, I think just looking, I think the only starters left out there, maybe Landon is the only starter left out there.
Right.
He's running the show.
Jagger on defense. It's another run right up the middle, maybe a yard, but brought down in a hurry. Looks like Faulkner with a tackle.
Well, he's going to be a player too. Like seeing those freshmen in there who can really play.
They're only going to get better.
Yeah.
So
bigger, faster, stronger.
Yeah, like Steve Austin.
Exactly.
The clock going. We got 2 minutes and 9 seconds left in third quarter. And 3rd and 3. So we'll see if the Chargers defense can keep him from getting in. This time it's a handoff. He runs into a wall. Can they bring him back? He's still on his feet. See, they did not blow the whistle.
I think that second surge got him the first down.
Yeah, they're waving the chain gang. But, man, they just
yeah, they're letting him push
play.
The pile, aren't they?
And I guess as long as they're done both ways, I guess it's okay. Everyone knows what to expect.
Gavin Wilson coming in.
This is
along with Camden Britt.
This is going to be quite a lengthy drive here. And time-consuming drive.
It's like Gavin Freeman back in the game, too.
Right, Winters looks like he's waiting. It's a handoff. Weldon with the carry. Only a few yards on there, but.
Jagger Abels, number 14 on the stop.
Jagger Abels. With its tackle, he's coming up a bit gimpy, but.
He's got 2nd and 6, they're saying. He looks a little closer than that. A long 5.
See old Bryce Carlin out there. He's ready to
get a game.
Ready to
get
go
him
attack.
In the game. This is a running play, but just nothing there. The Chargers defensive stops him well short. Maybe a loss of one.
That we'll see if they take another snap this quarter. They don't have to.
They do a great job, and we appreciate their being here for Mannford athletes. Thank you very much, guys. Give them a big hand. Also, we want to thank the chain gang. They do a great job. Never miss a beat. Work hard on the other side of the field.
Yeah, I think they're waiting for the.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're in a hurry.
So we'll go ahead at the end of 3. Chargers still leading 40-7, and we will take a break and come back with some fourth quarter action.
Sounds good.
We're changing healthcare and our name. Now we are SSM Health St. Anthony. But who we are on the inside is still the same. A community of saints in action who have always been a part of SSM Health, making healthcare more accessible when and where you need it. SSM Health St. Anthony. We are saints in action.
Come to the Charger Corner! Go Tigers!
Welcome back.
Look at the love.
Look at Will Dunn hugging everyone. I am Mark Carlin here with Rick Stevenson, ready for the fourth quarter of this game.
There's Amari Smith along with Melvin. Those are some 3 big boys.
They are large men. You are exactly right about that, sir. So 3rd and 6, Mannford is eating up a lot of the clock on this drive, and they're running at chunks of 3 to 5 yards at a time, and they keep getting first downs. And I think the Chargers are not necessarily happy about the first downs, but happy that the clock is running right along. They can get out of here with a win. This time it's a handoff to Jones. They put him back in. He was caught Nick Veith from behind, and then he slows him up, and then Landon Lahadney looks like he finishes him off.
Landon's making a number of tackles tonight.
He definitely is. That's what I like about Landon.
He's never afraid to get his nose in there.
Yeah, he's not afraid of contact. There's Bryce Carlin getting in the game.
All right. Looks like we've got Liam Burton in there warming up. Where are the Jacksons going?
This game's not over.
Oh, maybe they're in charge
working.
of the pizza.
Yes, she is. We have discussed that. She's under the guidance of Holly Carlin, and she's taught Marianne well. Marianne will do a wonderful job.
All right, so another timeout by, I believe, the Pirates. Their second of the second half. And Mark?
Yeah.
Why don't we thank some more of our sponsors?
I think we'll do that. I definitely want to thank Fuzzy's Taco Shop. No better game day restaurant. Oh, it doesn't have to be game day either, by the way.
Any day restaurant.
Yeah, fresh, fast, and fun. Stop in at Chisholm Creek after the game or visit one of their other locations. They're in Edmond, Bricktown, Norman, Stillwater, and now open in Moore. Fuzzy's, welcome to your new addiction.
And if you don't go to Fuzzy's, another great place to go is Texadelphia Social Grill.
Excellent place.
Yes, they are also a presenting sponsor of Charger Vision since 2013. Tex-Mex meets Philly cheesesteak, and your taste buds are the winner. Stop by the Lower Bricktown location and make every day a Texadelphia day. I bet you Mannford will like to have a Texadelphia in town.
Sorry. You got to go to Lower Bricktown.
They would also like to have a Heyday Entertainment.
They would.
Do you know why?
Why is that?
Well, Heyday is not only the great place to watch a game, but they're the best. Well,
it's a quick
best
throw,
place to go for
incomplete.
for a variety of entertainment. Jam-packed with family fun. Bi-level laser tag arena with bridges and ramps, spinny golf, ropes course, arcade, and pizza. Visit them in Lower Bricktown or Norman and watch the game the Heyday way. Oh, and also in Denison, Texas.
I'm not sure we can advertise for Denison, Texas, but we will for Ryder.
They're in our listening area.
Anywhere is in our listening area and should be. I don't know if we're global, but we're definitely inside the United States. So they're saying 1st and 10.
There's Bryce Carlin out.
Lining up in the slot. I'm not sure how much throwing we're going to do. Oh, my gosh, are you kidding me? Who is this? Are we calling timeout?
I didn't see who.
I didn't see which way they waved. I don't know what the somebody called a timeout. So,
maybe it's a TV timeout.
I guess, where were we? I guess they're out of timeouts.
That's their last timeout.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
They didn't like something. We'd also think longtime sponsor Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City. They've been a wonderful sponsor for Charger Vision. Visit them at their Edmond location or online at Mercedes-Benz-of-OKC.com. Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City, the best or nothing.
We also want to thank them for being our Mercedes-Benz Keys to the Game sponsor. Always like that.
We've nailed the keys to the game so far, as is our lead 40-7.
That's right. Mark, did you hear that? There's Apple iPhone left in the ladies' restroom. Ryder?
You cannot
leave
prove that is mine, but it could be Ryder.
All right, so also want to thank Joe Cooper Ford for their support. Visit their Edmond, Yukon, Shawnee, or Tulsa showroom, or check them out online at joecooperford.com to find your new ride. Joe Cooper Ford, home of the $10,000 deal. And who loves you, Oklahoma?
It's Joe Cooper Ford, Rick. I can tell you that. All right, so who do we have in there at quarterback?
I think this is Liam Burton now.
I think it is. 13, Liam Burton. Hands it off to Hunter Boyer, who's carrying a guy. He's close to the first down. I think they're going to give him about 9 or 10. I don't know if they're quite going to give him the first down, but that's a nice run from Hunter Boyer.
Right on the line.
Devin Phillips, number 10 on the stop.
Just give it to him. No. 2nd down and half a yard, according to the chain gang. And they're the ones that we really have to listen to.
That's right.
Who else is in there, Rick? With Jack Newman split out wide.
Jack Newman's in there. Need to see who's on the line. And
handoff to Hunter Boyer. Again, looked like the same play, but the Pirates are there this time. And they are not. Man, they just don't blow that whistle.
We got big 77, Dre James in there. Another freshman, 6 foot 192. Camden Britt's in there. Got Will Shepard.
Who's 81?
81 is James Bailey.
Yeah, I
another
see him
freshman.
in there. Yeah.
We also have, I think Will Shawns is in there, but wearing a different number tonight. Well, we have the roster for the different.
So, 3rd and 1, the Chargers trying to get a first down. The clock keeps running.
Under 10 minutes.
Quick handoff, ball's on the ground. Man, someone got bent over backwards. I don't know who. Pirates recover on the fumble. It was kind of a bad handoff between the running back and the quarterback. But like I said, when you get to second, third team, they haven't worked together that much when you start mixing it around. But that's tough, trying to get the first down and just instead with the turnover.
Try gives the defense something to prove here. So here comes the defense. 9:42 left in the ball game. Chargers up comfortably, 40-7.
First and 10 for the Pirates. Now taking over at the 44. It is a handoff. Running straight ahead is Weldon. And he's running, he gets good yardage. Weldon is running the ball well.
Yeah, he is. Jagger Abels with the tackle. You see Bryce Carlin out there right now?
I do. His jersey looks too clean. He's going to have to get in on the action.
They're scared to go at him.
That's probably what it is. All right, defense getting all lined up. Trying to figure out which way Weldon's going to run it this time.
Going to run it inside.
Trying to get an opening.
Trying to get to
Charger
the
chasing.
Gavin
Freeman is a nice tackle on the, taking just like a single leg takedown.
Yeah, good pursuit there.
2-yard gain, second down 8.
Second down at about 8. That was good closing speed. Gavin Freeman in the right spot and a good tackle. We're going to have to start discussing our player of the game.
That we do.
Second and 8, ball at the 32 now with 8:25 left. Running to the left, a nice cutback, but just not much there.
We're going to have the fan vote of the game tonight. You can text Mark Carlin.
with 555-2093.
That's right. Text Mark. Let him know who you think should be our player of the game tonight.
We've got some good candidates. Gavin Freeman, we've said his name a
Yeah,
lot tonight.
I think Gavin has. I mean, we've had so many people do so many things. Now, Gavin didn't ever get the ball or score or whatever.
2 fumble recoveries.
Made a lot of tackles. You know, he's done a great job returning punts.
Our Fuzzy's feature player of the game, Jaden Williams, has also had a great night.
Yeah.
Philip Smitherman, he has a good night, but he always has a good night
That's
because
right.
he's such a great player.
Same thing with Jackson Jobe.
Weldon on the carry. Going to bring up 4th down.
I mean, I think our defense has been outstanding all season.
Yeah, I agree.
But
I mean, that's where I think I'd be inclined to give it to Gavin Freeman.
Exactly.
Playing defense, he's had some good tackles and 2 fumble recoveries. That's strong.
Very.
Oh, they're trying to get to the outside on 4th down, and he does get to the outside. Can he get enough for the first down? I can't tell from this angle.
Yeah, looks like Bryce Carlin almost had him in the backfield. Just a little slippery. Got out of the tackle.
You got to sweep the leg.
Well, who do we have there?
Looks like a little Charger Vision crew. Who is that, Ryder?
I think that's Mr. Moore, Michael Moore.
Very nice.
That's sharpshooter Macy Moore's younger brother. Not going to say little because he's bigger than Macy.
Well, I wonder if he can shoot as well is the question, because she is a sharpshooter.
No, that's hard to do.
It is hard to do. Oh, the defense there to stop Weldon. That was Max Bates, and who else is with him? Who's that? Yeah, Ryder, I need your help on these. Who?
Jackson Fowler.
Okay. We're getting a smidge of our Charger
Jackson Fowler,
Charger Vision camera.
Younger sister played basketball for us a couple years ago. Very good little point guard, Reagan Fowler. You're going to see her with the Lady Chargers eventually.
Soon enough. All right.
She's only in 7th grade now.
2nd and 10 on no gain on that run. We got 6 minutes and 5 seconds left. Oh, River Faulkner wanting to get in there. This time it's a run to the left side. Weldon.
Weldon on the carry. Inside the 15-yard line.
That's Aiden who? Oh, my gosh. You're killing me, Ryder.
Sidney Mays was right there, too, with him.
I'm going to need someone who actually knows the Charger Vision crew to kind of help me out. Come on, Ryder. Price is the crafty veteran of the group.
Come on, Ryder. Alex would know.
3rd and 5. Alex would know.
Another
handoff to Weldon, who's
breaking
getting the first down. Bryce Carlin helping out on the tackle.
Yeah, River Faulkner, Bryce Carlin.
Yeah, River.
Bryce Carlin, number 17 on the stop.
So they're moving the ball. They're getting close. They're down at the 6-yard line. And it has taken them literally about 10 football minutes to drive about 70 yards. But they're doing it. They're plugging away at about 5 yards at a time. But we'll see if we can stop them here. Winters is a handoff again to Weldon. And we are bringing him down. He's not in yet, but he is trying to stretch it out. See McClintock in there. I see, who is that, 58?
Camden Britt? No.
That is not. 56, Gavin Wilson. I don't know who.
No. We don't have 50 on our roster, so I apologize.
All right, so who's that rider? That's Ryder Bates.
Along with
Bryce
Brown.
Has been here forever.
That's right.
Nobody wants to see us. We've been on camera too much.
Touchdown, Pirates.
Touchdown, the Pirates, finally. Finally, they do get it in, but it was a long drive and took half of the third quarter and most of the fourth quarter. We got 4 minutes and 7 seconds. Mannford plunges into the end zone. It looked like Weldon with the touchdown. He worked hard on that drive.
Oh, Notre Dame, wake up the echoes.
We got Rick Stevenson on the mic tonight. He's going to be singing every fight song he knows, which is the Notre Dame fight song and the Heritage Hall fight song, and he's going to do an excellent job for us.
Yes.
So what do you think, player of the game? Ryder's putting some pressure on me. I think I'm going to go with Gavin Freeman. What's your vote?
Gavin Freeman.
We're going to go with Gavin Freeman with about 75 tackles and 2 fumble recoveries.
2 fumble recoveries, punt returns. Good, yeah, a lot of good tackles.
He's also he catches on special teams, but he's caught a lot. I think a kickoff return and a lot of punt returns. He and Matthew McClintock taking over the punt returning duties tonight. So, no, thank you, sir. 40-14 after Mannford with a long sustained drive that took most of the second half, but they were able to get it in the end zone. Mainly the running from their backup tailback Weldon, and he did a great job. Jaden Weldon, he's a senior, and they just they kept feeding him, and he produced for him.
Do you think they'll kick it deep here, or are we going to see an onside? Is that a?
It looks like a female kicker, but I can't.
I believe it is.
Oh, it is. Well, now that I see the hair, I'm definitely voting that direction.
What's her name?
Number 25. Oh, she's not a kicker. She's running out there.
She's
going to
go make
somebody.
a tackle. Sierra Woods. Good to see that.
Yeah. I don't necessarily want her to see her make the tackle because I don't want anyone to tackle our Chargers. But the lefty kicking it off. Is that Gavin Freeman? Gathers it. You're looking for an opening. Runs straight ahead. I don't know if they're going to get him. He's around to the outside. I don't see any flags. He's running.
And out of
bounds.
That's kind of like his curtain call after being named our player of the game.
He obviously heard us talking about him.
That's right.
I thought he was going to take it to the house right on command, so to speak. That's a great run back on special teams.
Well, if he didn't have the kicker back there playing safety, I mean, he broke away from everybody.
Yeah, that's a nice run, real nice run.
All his teammates giving him love. They know he's played a great game.
He has. He's worked hard tonight.
Just a sophomore.
I think we're going to see a lot more of him.
Oh, Bryce Carlin trying to get off the field. He wanted to stay on there.
I know he wants to play. Big hit.
Yeah.
Man, they do not blow the whistle here. Cookson with the carry, loss of about a yard there, but man, they're letting him play. 3 minutes and 40 seconds and counting. It has been a much faster second half with all the running, Rick.
Yeah, much faster.
And then the Chargers in no hurry to run their offensive plays here. They're going to milk a lot of the clock, I think, for the next 3 minutes. So 2nd and 10, they're going to say no gain on the play. High snap. It gets down, trying to find some room and then get to the outside, but there's just not much there. Nice cut upfield. I'm trying to see who that was.
KJ Smith, I think, wasn't it? 26?
I think it was, but I think that was KJ Evans, yeah, 26.
I mean, Evans, yeah, I said Smith, sorry.
Yeah, that was a nice run because he had nowhere to go, cuts it to the left side, then cuts it back in the middle. Number 31, Connor Keith, or Ori Walker, a little gimpy coming off there. So it's going to be 3rd and 4 after the gain on the play. We're going to try that again. And this time, nothing doing. It's a loss of a yard. It's going to bring up 4th down. 2 minutes and 12 seconds now left in the game. It's number 4. He's had a pretty good game on the defense, Remington Payne. He's made some tackles.
So this is the, if we get this right here, we can just take a knee the rest of the way. They said 4th and 6. Yeah, they had 4th and 4 up there for a moment, but
I think we lost a yard or two on that run. Craig Taylor looks like he's ready to storm the field.
Is Bryce Carlin back in the game? He is. Maybe they'll throw to him. Nope.
Maybe not. It's going to be a running play. Trying to get to the outside, see if we can get that first down. There's a flag on the play. It's going to stop the clock, but if that's on us, that may give us – that would probably be a decline. We'll see what the call is here.
Pirates will decline the penalty and take over on downs.
So they'll take over on downs, the Pirates will, after they decline the penalty on the Chargers. They'll get the ball at about 34-yard line with 1:30 left in this game and see what they can do with it.
See if the Charger defense can hold them. 1:30 to go.
Yeah, Liam Burton getting in there at cornerback. He just kind of changed his gloves, went from quarterback to cornerback. It's a run right at the middle, trying to run through some Chargers. And taken down by a slew of Chargers, 1:20. Not much of a gain, maybe about 3 yards or 4. It's the final countdown, Rick.
It is the final countdown. I'm impressed with the Mannford band and halftime show.
Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We need to incorporate that at Heritage Hall. Not much of a gain there, or even a loss of a yard, I would say.
They even had a little ESPN there at the end. Da-da-da, da-da-da.
Third down, Pirates.
Next on SportsCenter.
I want to thank the Heritage Hall fans for traveling to Mannford and wish you a safe trip back home and good luck in the playoffs.
Thank you.
That's very nice.
For being so faithful this season. And
they're talking to you, Ryder. So 19 seconds is probably going to be the last play of the game. The Chargers defense looking to just see if they can tackle, which they do right at the line of scrimmage. That looks like, I think that was Nick Keith on the tackle. I think that's going to be the last play. It's going to be 5 seconds, and it's winding down. Your Heritage Hall Chargers winning 40-14 here in Mannford. We'll go to commercial, and we'll come back and give you the rundown of how the game went down, and we'll wrap it up here.
When you walk into Fuzzy's Taco Shop, you'll know you're in the right place. With the best Baja-style menu in town, we'll have the whole family addicted. Order up. Nachos, tacos, burritos, it doesn't matter. It's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth. We know you've had a long day, and you deserve a break. So, bring the crew to one of the Fuzzy's Taco Shop locations in Norman, Oklahoma City, or Stillwater. Welcome to your new addiction. Eat me.
You're going to find a whole lot to love right now during truck trading time at Joe Cooper Ford. You can trade your keys for the keys to a new truck. Then Joe will beat any other dealer's best deal by $500 guaranteed. Get more for your trade-in, lower your monthly payment, and make no payment for 90 days. Plus, we believe in service after the sale. When you bring your new Joe Cooper Ford in for service, you'll get a courtesy loaner car and a car wash. Who loves Oklahoma?
Come see us at Joe Cooper Ford.
Welcome back. Chargers victorious again, 40-14 over the Mannford Pirates. And the team's gathering for their post-game comments, and then we will be interviewing our player of the game, Gavin Freeman. And Gavin had a great game, been on the defensive side, special teams, almost returned that last punt or kickoff for a touchdown. So he's going to break one of them one of these days soon. But just overall good game by Gavin, and good athlete overall. Overall, the Chargers played a solid game. They offense came out first drive, drove it down, all passing. Surprisingly, not much running there at the beginning, but then established the run later with Jaden Williams, and led the Chargers to 40 points at halftime, 40-7 lead at half, and really all the second teamers and such got to play in the second half, so that's good. Get these guys some good game day experience, and that's going to help them in the future. You never know who may be called upon in the playoffs, so it's always good. So Coach Bogert talking to the team, letting them know it's playoff time. So that's best time of the year. Unfortunately for Mannford, this season is over for them. But the Chargers, who we're focused on, are moving along. Looks like we will be playing Purcell. Any score update from Purcell? So we're going to find that, and we will let you know. But it looks like Heritage Hall will be at home. I'm sorry? 21-19? 21-19. Did you say they're down? No, they're down 21-19. So things could change. Could be Sulphur that we play next week. So we'll know more tomorrow morning on who the Chargers will play, but we do know it'll be at home. So come on out and support the Chargers. If somehow you can't make it, of course, we will have Charger Vision. I think playoff games begin at 7:30, if I'm not mistaken. And even though it's at home, it's playoffs. Everyone gets charged to enter the game. So I'm not sure if it's $5 or $7, but make sure your kids have cash, because even students have to pay to get in. All right, little chance. Philip Smitherman leading the team. We need to have a microphone in there. So we have Mark Harlan down there waiting to get a hold of Gavin Freeman. Then we'll send it down there where he can interview our player of the game. Oh, here he is. All right. So as soon as they get set up, we'll send it down there where. See you later. All right, looks like they're getting set up.
Any shout out you want to give, of course.
Mark, I'll give you a point.
Okay.
Ready? You got audio? Price, you got audio?
I'm Mark Harlan down here with Gavin Freeman, our player of the game, and I definitely want to talk to him a little bit about the Chargers defense tonight. What'd you think, Gavin?
Yeah, I thought we played pretty well. We're always doing good, and all the guys on our team work together, and they make us all better, and we all build each other up each and every day to get better.
Yeah. The defense had a great game tonight. Mannford had a long drive towards the end of the game, but the defense was playing great. Tell me about those fumble recoveries.
All right, so Coach gave me a blitz call, and I blitzed off the edge, and I just saw the ball, and I just grabbed it, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, you had two of them. Tell us about the other.
The other one, I saw him. I was like staying back, just in case like they reversed or anything, and I hit him. And I just stripped it out, and I saw it on the ball, on the ground over there, and I just picked it up.
Yeah, great job. The defense played great tonight. I also want to mention that he played special teams and did a great job on that. Tell me about that. As soon as we were deciding your player of the game, you showed us a little something on that kickoff return.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the ball is it's pretty slippery, so I fumbled it 3 times. Then I picked it up and I saw a hole on the outside, and I just got to the hole, got to my blockers.
Yeah, the kicker lucked out and played a little safety and got you down, but I thought you had him on the edge. That was a great run. That's going to wrap it up here. I'm Mark Carlin here with Gavin Freeman, our player of the game. Chargers win 40-14. We'll see you guys next week in the first round of the playoffs.
Thank you.